Here we go. Good morning or good evening, depending on where you are from. Wait, this didn't switch. Let me get this one. There we go. There we go. Now it's switched. Okay. Good morning, good evening. Yes, it's still very early for me. I haven't finished off. I haven't finished off my coffee. I am joined tonight by Iceland. Iceland has done a raid over here to Australia, and we have G Slee. I got it right, I think. G Slee, welcome.
Absolutely correct. Thank you. Absolutely correct.
And
Thank you for having me.
oh no, our pleasure, our pleasure. What was your last name? Because I know you said you were telling me in the chat, don't it's pronounced like this, not like this. And I'm like, well, I'll do a self-introduction,
No,
please.
my last name.
Yes.
Uh, it's Gísli Baldur Bragason. That's my full name. Don't,
Okay.
don't try to say it.
No, 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 no.
Just Gísli. Gísli's fine.
Gisli. Well,
Yeah.
everybody, Gisli, welcome.
Thank you.
Today you're flying a little bit of a scum salad, something a little bit like
Yeah.
what we saw in the German nationals, I think, last weekend. We saw lists like that hitting the table. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Well,
interesting.
that was Turani at least.
Yep, you got Tirani. Yep.
Yep.
And today you're facing you. We have Hayden from Western Australia from the Jawas. Good morning.
Good morning. Still very early over here.
Yeah. You're 2 hours behind me, and I'm complaining about my time. So you must be extra sleepy.
Yes, that's what I'll blame my loss on after this at the end of the day.
Time zones, time zones. That's Go Iceland. That's a really stupid name. Is that my name or? Sorry, I saw the chat there. Okay, and also special guest. I did not know it was he until last night, and I'm like, really? We have Jan. Now, Jan is the creator of Pink Brain Matter.
Hello.
Welcome. Yeah. So I was told, I was
Hello.
like, Jan, yeah, great. And then you told me that you're creator of the Pink Brain Matter. I was like, really? This is great because you have done such good work, which we're going to get into. We're going to get into it while we're talking game because the game's going to be boring, and we're going to talk just about Pink Brain Matter for the whole hour and a half, right? I kid you not. The game's going to be great, guys. The game's going to be really good. So
Hopefully.
look, before we often also give you guys a chance to do a little smack talk if you wish.
Smack
No,
talk.
it's too early for that.
Well,
I-
quick
I-
question.
I mean,
I
you
would
are
say
sort
I
of like
was.
the.
Sorry.
Okay, you
Yeah.
go, Gisli. You go.
I was just gonna say I was gonna say I would say I was too polite to do it, but I would be lying.
You absolutely would. I mean, this is after all the battle of the two prison islands. So we all know that Australia was founded by criminals, and us from Denmark, we actually sent our criminals off to found Iceland. So it's very, very suitable. It is like a Roman Colosseum here.
Very good, very good. Love it. Okay, Hayden. Look. When you wake up, let me know, and then we can start the game. Right?
Yeah, oh no worries. I'll just play in my sleep. It's about the same level of skill.
All right, guys. We're going to put you up in your own little room. You guys can just kick it off once we're ready.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Once you guys are ready. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
All right. It's you and me, Jan. Now, we will get into
Okay.
Brain Manor. We'll get into Brain Manor, but we'd like to just do a quick breakup of the list. Would you like to just go through quickly what Gisli is flying?
Yeah, Gisli is flying Turani Kulda with cluster missiles R5TK and munitions failsafe. So that is, as we say in north of Europe, that is a Niklas God special. Um, been changing it about a bit. Then he's also flying Succus, which you don't see a lot, but has recently begun to see play again with the fantastic full transponder codes, which synergizes really well.
Mhm.
And another rare piece, Asajj, with the title, but also with Sam Vessel crew, which sort of makes her a little bit of a different beast.
Yep. Just
And
the
then
Tirani.
finally,
Yep. Sorry, no, continue.
and finally, finally L337, which is a late sort of swap in. that Gisli did. It used to be a mining guild TIE fighter, but for some coordinate action, probably to boost mostly suckers, I would say, to boost those shots.
Mm. All right. Well, on the Team Jawa, we have 2 Sigma Squadron Aces with Duke. A little bit filthy, just a little bit. And we have Lieutenant Kestel with the dorsal turret and hotshot gunner. That's the one that allows you to spend a focus to deny modification or cancel the focus and blank results, which has triggered me several times on heroic rerolls, but we won't go into that. We also have Ved Foslo, which is the one that the TIE Advance lets you change the dial. So he can increase or decrease the speed of his maneuver. So he can, for example, do in a 2-turn and then change it to a 1-turn. Very little funky TIE fighter. He's got marksmanship. Sorry, not TIE fighter. TIE Advance. X1, not V1. And we've got the marksmanship and fire control on that list there too. So pretty standard loadout. Well, not the marksmanship, but he's going all in on the crits, which is going to be interesting. Now, just we're seeing...
Absolutely.
We're seeing some friendly fire there from Gisli just to charge up Sam.
Yeah, he's shooting the cluster missiles and then using munitions failsafes to cancel them, but Sam still get his charges up, so Sam crew is ready for that bonus attack already on the initial engagement.
Exactly. Yeah, we've seen a couple of different ways of doing this. We've seen we've seen one person. I remember in the German Nationals we saw one person actually. Sorry guys, there we go. We had one person actually shoot his friendly ship with his primary from Dengar, and we had one person use a jamming beam, and we've seen someone using cluster missiles. So it's really interesting ways of different people doing it, but all of it evolves around the TK droid.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that munitions failsafe is, I mean, it's not an upgrade we've seen a lot of, right?
That's right.
And also, I think cluster missiles can also potentially synergize extremely well with Torani's ability outside the whole shoot your friendlies.
Mm.
So yeah,
it's really I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's good to see more of this scum because I felt that scum was just feeling a little bit weak. And now they've got this really cheap toy that does amazing things. You're starting to see new ships come back into play, like suckers. I love suckers, and I think we've seen I've seen someone put Sam on suckers, and it was just amazing. Because what's better than rolling an extra dice during the attack is being able to do it twice, and get a free locker with it as well. It's just great.
Yeah, exactly.
No, as I said, you have a Sarge now, and you said a Sarge with Sam is good because you get the double tap and be able to apply tractor beams to medium bases because of the double tap and the Shadowcaster title.
Yeah, and you're more likely to be able to have at least some mods on both attacks with a force user, right?
Yeah. That's right. You have force, you get the free lock, and then you're basically double modded. And then if you have a focus there for the second attack or the bonus attack, yeah, really, really nice. I like that. And the Sarge, of course, weaponizes stress, which is a nice, really good control piece. All right. So how do you think with the turn 0? Do you think that favors one particular side or not?
I would say, I mean, Gisli have the larger bases, so it's more critical for him. I think there's a lot of stuff on his side of the board.
Mm.
So we will probably see him try to go through that rather quickly, but I guess they can be a bit clunky. Like both Suckers and Torani is not exactly super maneuverable, right?
Well, medium bases, I've been told medium bases fit just about anywhere. So it's
true.
It's really the Shadowcasters are got to worry about. But Shadowcaster's a bully because he tractors those ships onto rocks. So he kind of wants to be, engaging around the rocks, not too close, but enough that you can threaten it. And I think that's what we see there. The rocks aren't too close together. They're spread out just enough so the Shadowcaster has room to move and fly through them, but they're close enough that Hayden has to just be careful about that engagement where, like right now, he could be tracked onto that rock if he gets hit. And because
and there will still be an obstacle to him because I mean he doesn't have boost, so he can't just sort of clip the corners on them. He can barrel roll, of course, but there's not a huge amount of action economy in his list. So if he barrel rolls, that's probably what he does, right?
That's right. And Hayden elected to be second player because he had a beard. But this actually works a little bit in Gisely's favour because can shoot first, tractor onto a rock, and then boom, that Hayden can't shoot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can see Vat here moving into perfect position to be boosted forward onto the rock if Asajj gets him.
This is going to be interesting. There we go. Barrel roll out. Okay, into focus. So no target lock yet.
Oh, he wanted to avoid that as well.
Yes, yeah. As I said, it's just a threat. It doesn't mean you actually succeed in doing it, but the fact that you can do it means start going, oh wow, okay, I have to be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, but I think the agility reduction is probably at least as important.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
As actually throwing them on a rock, but I'm a little bit excited, or tense to see, you know, what Asajj is going to do next turn. She's not.
Now, I'm just noticing, like, Sam only got one charge in because we had the first round of friendly fire. So this turn he's just going to have he's not going to get able to get a bonus shot off, but he will be able to get a target lock. Oh, decisions. So look at it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit puzzled that Hayden apparently seems to be sort of engaging Asajj, but only with 2 ships.
I think it's just because of the speed of the Shadowcaster. I mean, he wanted to turn in, and he also had where he is. He's flying really close. So I'm assuming that he did a 3-turn. That I didn't exactly watch the actual dial, but I believe he did a 3-turn with the Shadowcaster. So that would have put him. If he got any slower, would have him hit the rock.
Yeah. They can, of course, go slow. I mean, if you played them a lot in 1.0, I did. I played double caster a lot. Then you almost always use the free speed maneuvers because that's how you rotated your dial, if I remember correctly, or your arc, right?
Yep.
And
that's
also how you cleared stress. Yeah.
Okay. Now he did not elect to stress out that. I thought he could have double stressed that TIE defender, the TIE advance. Right, it just needs to be in your mobile arc. Correct. He's
yeah, I think it needs to be. Yeah, it just needs to be in mobile, and it's start of engagement. But it's not that an attractive ability when it costs you a 4 point.
Fair enough. No, just because the TIE advance was stressed, so that would prevent him from doing a target lock next round. Thought it would be good. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Just got a couple of pot shots here. 2 on 3. So I do have a special job for you, just in case the boys here didn't read the stream chats. It's good to see that they've all got the arcs on. It's good, but just keep an eye on after the engagement if they leave the dice in the box. That's going to be your job.
Right.
That.
I should probably change to an actual color then.
Yeah, only if only if they forget. It's fine for the moment. Just once they finish shooting, which I think that might have been no, we're still doing the lock here. Okay, and just a pot shot, just one. I think he's pretty safe from that.
Yeah, I mean, Asajj is pretty tanky, so.
Oh yeah. Force behind 2 greens, and you got 10 health. You can be surprised at just how much it takes to hit. And the scary.
And she still has the evade token lying around.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, well, that's right. Could take the evade if in trouble, and then you got the evade and the 2 force and 2 greens. That's that. And on 10 health, yeah, it really is tanky. The one that would scare her most are those two phantoms with Duke, but they are pointed in a little bit of the wrong way at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. So, spending? Not spending?
Oh, I think he's just leaving it.
Not spending.
He wants that evade token, so he wants to save the folks for the evade. I mean, you can juke it, but it's not going to do anything.
Well, wait a minute. Why didn't he juke it? I mean, he's shooting at the same target again. He could have gotten rid of that focus token.
No, because he had only one hit, and the guy rolled
yeah,
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Geesley hot with the evades.
He can juke this one. This one's worth juking.
Yeah.
I think you just take it.
And Geesley's just gonna take it because he wants that juicy 4-dice shot in return.
Yep, there we go. Just taking it. That's it. That's the correct decision, I think. It's like it's a shield for a focus shot on a defender. I know they got focus evade, but if you force them to spend that evade token, then they become predictable, and then you can catch them, and then they can go pop.
Yeah. And Geesley is no stranger to the defenders. He qualified for the last Worlds with quad defender.
You mean
defender? I mean Phantom. Yeah.
Phantom. Yeah. It's too early. It's too late for you.
Exactly. But he qualified with quad Phantom in the Nordic System Open, and ended up on final table.
Just a single evade on the 4 dice. I was like, that's a disappointing roll from Zuckers, but then it was also a disappointing roll for the Phantom. So he's actually spending the evade there. Okay, which is a win. Even though there's no damage, it's still a win there for Geesley. And once again,
it's certainly a positional win, especially for that Phantom up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so here comes the low probability shot, so that's probably the one that's gonna push through damage. Yeah, okay.
Hit crit, there we go.
Oh, those are crits.
Yes, those are crits, sorry.
Okay.
A little fancy dice there. So that's not a focus, that's a crit. It's a Gundark / crit. And he's safe. You got all the tokens off the now I'm starting to say defender. You got all the tokens off the TIE Phantom. Alright. So one's cloaking, one's not, and they're going back to dials. So now that they were there, okay. So you were also saying that you're the creator of Pink Brain Matter, which I've got to say, I just want to say it's a great resource for those who do not know it. I have a little link here for the chat if you want to look at it. !pink or !PBM. We'll also bring it up. Good, they're working. Excellent. Pink Brain Matter. Now you've actually done a collaboration with Launchbane Next. Is that correct?
We Andre, who's also from the Nordics, who created Launchbane Next. Him and I have been talking for a while about doing a little bit of collab and seeing, well, what sort of meta statistics would be useful when you squad build.
Absolutely.
So the first thing we decided to put in was some bit statistics. So basically, as you squad build, you can see your likelihood of any individual ship getting to move last, or whether a bit is meaningful at any given initiative, based on, real-time tournament data almost. It's been one of my more popular features, you can say, in Pink Brain, and one of the things you can't really find anywhere else. The bidding tables, they're a bit hard to read though. So
yeah, no, well, I think it's really, really good. I mean, this is the kind of stuff. Once you start getting really, I guess, hardcore into X-Wing, and you start looking at this, like people come after me, ask me, and it's like, is bid enough? 5 points a bid enough? And it's like you can't really say, because I find the bid can vary depending on the meta. Or when I say meta, it's your local area. Like we have one store that's out in the south side for us, that if you have 5 point bid, I say no, it's not enough. You got Dan who has like double point digit bids, and then you have maybe more of a local where we play the local, where like a 3 or 4 point bid is normally enough for some events, and you might have one that has a 5 point bid. But you have all that. You have like a little section in there where you can look at bids, and you can see the actual percentage of if you have an initiative 6, what's the chance of it moving last, and stuff like that. It's really, really, really good. And then you got things like your pilots, their percentage ability, or I should say, the percentage of use for pilots. Like I was just looking over here, and I saw Merle is at 53%. So that means that Merle's in 53% of the resistance list, right?
No, there's two. Well, that might also be the number. Let me just check. But there are two numbers there on pilots. So there's one that is performance. That's the one that's called average percentile.
Oh, okay. So your 53% is the performance. Okay. Yep.
So that means that if 0 is you end last in every tournament, and 100 is you win every tournament. So he's sort of he average out to be in squad that ends up in the middle on average.
Wow. Okay. So look at this. I just saw it because I had this up on the screen, and I see the Blue Squadron rookie is 80.9%. So that means it's doing really, really, really well.
Okay. Yeah. There are some different data sets.
No. That would actually make sense because five ship resistance, does really well. Yeah. Anyway, we're back into the game now. They're volatile. We'll do some more prank blame.
We could fill the planning phases with that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I think I just want to think it's a great resource, and when I heard that you were the creator for it, I was just like, well, this is great. We're gonna have to do some talking about it because it's such a useful tool. All right. So looks like Suckers bumped into the shuttle.
Yeah, but was coordinated the focus, I guess.
Yep.
So L337 should be stressed. And Gisli might not catch that because I don't think he's flown L337 for like a few years.
That's right. I've typed it in. If they don't pick it up, I'll get you to pick up a stress for me. But yeah, it looks like also too that was a little bit intentional to help keep Zucker's keep that medium base going slow, but doing self bump.
Yeah. I mean, you can say for the unfortunate of that that blocked Phantom, it was blocked by L3. It's not blocked by Suckers.
Yes.
So Suckers can 5 dice focus into it.
And it's just got a single evade. It has decloaked.
Yeah.
That could potentially be a dead Phantom.
Yeah, especially we also have Turani back there.
Oh,
who also has a range 2 shot, but no mods. Why doesn't Turani have any mods? He target lock.
It does target lock. Yeah, it took the target lock.
Yeah, so he can cluster missile both of them.
Yes, they would both be in range. I'm pretty sure Yellow's at range 2 as well. Beautiful. And then the Shadowcasters there just did a 1 straight.
Yeah. Which is, I think, probably was a little bit surprising. Because it doesn't leave him a lot of room, especially not for turning left. But I think he might be okay with just going over the rock.
Yeah, I think he's got the force. You don't need mods. You got the force. No.
True.
I mean,
then we have. Can it be? The TIE Advance will probably end up on the rock if Gisli decides to shoot that one.
Oh yeah, yep. Range 1 too, and you got a double tap if he decides to shoot the Shadowcaster. He's got a double tap. Who still hasn't got a lock? I see, just to focus. This is not looking good for the Team Jawa.
No, but I mean, once he gets behind these clunky ships, then it will be better. But I mean, you don't want to joust this. Okay, so here comes the cluster missiles.
There we go. Just putting those dice in there. They're bounced this morning. Here we go. Here's the roll. Hit focus.
Okay, hit focus. He is probably not.
Not
He's not
spending it?
spending the target luck. Okay.
Oh, 2 natty evades. So do you spend the bonus charge then with no mods against the stealth?
Against the cloaked one? No, I don't
Yeah,
think
sorry,
so.
against the cloak one. Thank you. Yeah. So again, still too early.
But I think I would probably have spent that lock.
The lock on the first one, yeah.
Okay, so he's shooting at Kestel.
It's going to be 3 on. He's not. I would have thought one for the tie advance, but 2.
Okay, so here comes the lock.
Oh, maybe that's why, because he had the lock on him. For 3.
3.
And just
Okay.
the 1.
He has an evade token. But he's still gonna take 1, and I think maybe Gisli can roll him far enough to not get shot back.
Yeah, because the arc is at the front. If you roll him to the left, he's got to deal with that debris field. Maybe. Let's have a look. Top down. Yeah, if you barrel rolls to the left, he's going to go over the debris field. Excuse me. I think. Get him out of the arc.
Yeah, but now his front arc isn't on Asasha anymore. At least
Yeah.
it doesn't seem so. Nope.
And also too, I was going to say, hotshot gunner, because he's shooting last, does nothing in this matchup. So this is actually where interesting, where it may have actually been in Hayden's best interest to opt to be first player. So Hayden has a bigger bid than Gisli, and it's normally said that he should always take second player. But sometimes it's actually good to do first player. In this case, he could have taken if he was first player, he would have been able to block a little bit more on the 4s. He would have been able to use Duke on his offense first, and then have the evade for defense when he defends, and he would have been take advantage of hotshot gunner. So it actually might have been an incorrect choice there.
Asasha takes his shield. Why didn't he use the force instead?
Does he know that he has a force? Oh no, he's triggering. Maybe he wants to save the force for offense.
He's for offense, yeah. He's just triggered Sam. You bet him in business, so he can do a bonus attack. Oh, hit, crit.
Oh, hasn't rolled it yet. He just put them in the box. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to take away the excitement there, but yes, no, 3 hits is still good. Still good.
Here goes the force. 3 hits.
Oh, and that's the troll roll there. A double blank focus. He's going to take 2.
So that's 1 away from half, and Gisli's gonna move him forward and put him on the rock. I mean, that is 50% chance of another damage.
It also stops him from shooting.
Oh yeah, he hasn't shot yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all the 4 shooting after the Shadowcaster and Tirani, that it would have been in his advantage to make sure he gets the shots first, so that if he is tracked onto a rock, he's already shot.
And here's the overlap. So far we've seen Gisli shoot 2 shots with Asajj, and both and another damage. And with those 2, he done a total of 4 damage and taken away 2 attacks.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. So this is actually Hayden's only attack here.
That's right, because the other one is cloaked. He's just got 1 shot. Blank focus hit.
Has no tokens. Asajj be like,
Yeah, what's this? Just brush it off the shot.
oh, why? Wait, why did he turn that? He can't juke. He doesn't have evade. Okay, they fixed it.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have evade.
Oh,
from
he does
decloak.
have it.
He does have evade, but he has a force.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Beastly just spent the second force.
Yeah.
So, what do you
This is-
do? Do you shoot the Phantom here that has evade, or do you try to finish off that over there?
Oh yes, because well we've had Tirani already shoot. Man, that almost feels too good though. It's 5 dice.
I think you have to shoot that, right? He's one agility down. He doesn't have any tokens.
But you got to lock. You got to lock
And-
it. Tirani. No, that's Tirani's lock. Okay, he's got to focus. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. He has a lock there. Okay.
No, that's
then
Tirani. It's just Tirani's lock. It's Tirani's lock. Suckers doesn't. Suckers only has a focus. Oh man, I think the 5 dice. I think you got to go for the 5 dice.
Yeah.
Because
Who doesn't
he
want
also-
to roll 5 dice? It feels much better.
Exactly, and if you get the evade, that's again another win.
Boom.
And you just roll pure violence. Look at that. 3 hits and a crit. And another hit because he's got the focus token. Oh!
So that's pretty
Wait.
much the best, but it's still 2 shields.
Hey, wait. That should be 2 greens because it's on the Phantom.
No. He gets an extra. He gets an extra.
Oh,
because
okay,
the-
never mind.
the
Yeah,
suckers-
never mind. Yep. Okay. So just 2 shields. That was wow. I gotta say, I was expecting the crit to go through. Red just took the shields down then, right? Correct. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
No, but it's too early for you. Finish your
So
coffee.
if L3 can, oh, that's one red too many. If L3 can take the shield of that last Phantom, then there's no more shields left in that Imperial list. But she can. Just 1, and it's 4.
Oh, no, it's 4 greens. More green dice you roll, the more blanks you roll. See, look at that.
Another shield.
Oh.
Okay, that was good, and there was some luck involved when it was needed, but I mean that Phantom was also lucky. In a lot of scenarios, it just at
It would
least
pop.
it goes to half, right?
Yeah.
Or completely pop.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, that sucker shot was violent, and then and that's why I think you would have taken that 5 dice any day, just because it's 5 dice. And Phantom, if the Phantoms don't have that evade token, become much more easier to predict, and much less maneuverable, which is those medium-based ships. Both Zuckus and Tirani don't really want you to maneuver and get behind. Mind you, Red doesn't exactly have a lot of options to decloak right now. I don't believe he can decloak to the right. And if he decloaks to the left, that's just almost jousting those 3 ships.
Yeah, or forward.
Well, forward's almost just as bad. Where Tirani is.
Yeah, I don't know where he want to go if he goes forward. So I mean, you can candy cane to the left and 1 hard, but I mean, what are the chances that L3 is just gonna block that?
That's right. That's right. Well, even if and then you're still facing down 3 big ships, or two in a long L3 coordination bot.
No, wait. I mean, actually, decloaking forward with the yellow is.
Yeah, like
Oh,
decloak yellow and then hard 1, but he's still going to be in a kind of like a bad spot. I mean, it just what I mean bad spot is that he's not going to get any shots with everything moving in the direction that they're going. Yellow's kind of like out of the fight, and red doesn't have that many good options either. Just let's double check the overlay. So Asajj is actually 2 shields down, and Zuckus is 1 shield down. I got that one, and then everything
That's
but
correct.
1 shield on yellow.
Yeah.
All right,
And a single damage card on bed.
and I did get that single damage card on the red, didn't I? I did. Phew. Excellent. All right, did the right thing there. This is
That's good.
definitely looking like Iceland. And I just want to pronounce, make sure I get the squadron name correctly. It's Thule, is that right?
Thule.
Thule. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Thule Squadron. How many people in the group?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of like the guest. Most of the Thule Squadron is based around Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland. I think they are around, I don't know, 15, 20 people.
Yep.
And it is also the name of the podcast, Thule Squadron Radio, where Gisli here, along with Ed and Håkon, and lately Steppy, who we are going to see in the next game, I think.
Yep.
Along with me is podcasting sort of every other week.
Okay, I'm going to sign up. I apologize, I have not yet, but I will rectify that problem very soon. I always like some content, and
but I mean, we really try to do content. Some might say we do content in a crate way, so it's like crates but with content. I don't know. I don't think we are quite as insufferable, but we try. No. No. But our style is more like sitting down in a pub with your mates, drinking beer while talking about X-Wing. But we do talk about X-Wing and look competitively and try to do proper analysis. So it's a serious conversation about X-Wing with your mates while drinking beer.
Excellent. That's how I like to do. Those who catch me when it's in the evening, I normally have my iced tea, which is it's not iced tea, and enjoying the games. This morning is coffee though, because it's early in the morning.
Because it's morning, yeah.
It's morning here. This actual whole segment was about giving more easily accessible time zones to around the world. So that's why that's why we're trying to do these Saturday mornings. I'm still not in the routine of it yet, but the idea behind it, I thought was a good one. Oh, so there's a block on the 2K. Is it 2K? Yeah, 2K there by Zuckers. But then I gotta say that the Tide Vance doesn't look like there's that much way to go. There's a 5K over the rock.
Yeah.
Kind of expected that one.
I was probably somewhat expected.
When he takes a crit for it. Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he had shields down.
What's the crit?
What's in the box?
It's blinded pilot. Oh, hey, that's not so bad because he's only going to use force anyway on this attack anyway.
I mean, he might get shot, and that would give him a lock, right?
Yeah.
No, because he shoots first, so it's not going to give him a lock that he needs this turn.
Correct. Yeah. So
okay, so one heart here. That is quite a good shot for that Phantom.
He's actually avoided L3, and he's just got the Tyranny to deal with. That's been bumped.
But at least it's not in Tyranny's bullseye. That's correct. Where the real danger is.
That's right. Because not only that, if he's defending when he's in the bullseye, he can't spend any of those tokens. Oh, does the 4K fit? Oh wait, he can do 5K because it's Ved, so he can definitely clear it. Do 5. There we go. He did the 5K. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
We saw Ved actually make good use of his ability there, because I think if I look top down, I think
4K would have been there.
I think it would have just fit, but it would have been really close.
But it would have been into Ronnie's arc. I don't think the 5K is.
I think so. I think I agree with you there. 4K would have left him in arc, and 5K has dodged the arc, I think.
At least it's at least almost dodged the arc. Let's see. So we see Red Phantom running.
And he's out of arc. There we go. Red did something.
Red did a thing. So yeah, it's not a lot of shots neither of them have here. Yeah, not quality shots for either side, but don't forget, I think
Gisli is definitely still in the head here.
Yeah.
No mods, so just a crit.
No mods.
And we've got into the evade, so that's safe.
What did L337 do this turn? What was her action? Because she doesn't have any tokens. She's not stressed.
That's a very good question. I don't see any if a barrel roll would be stressed as well.
He flew straight. Then Suckers acquired a target lock, it says.
Okay, so that was probably the coordinate.
So she should be stressed, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so safe. So Asajj misses.
Just one hit on the 3 dice, yes. Which is probably makes Hayden quite happy. Long range into Tirani. 2 on 1. Oh, we didn't have mods anyway,
that's a kind of natty.
Yeah.
But not the fun one.
You all right?
So this is the good shot. So do you shoot at Suckers or Tirani here?
Oh man, I think Tirani is... Which one's worth more points? Tirani 53. Yeah, I'd go for Tirani. I know it's more damage to get half points, but no, it looks like he's gone for Suckers.
It's Suckers. Suckers is stressed, and it's probably easy to get follow-up shots on him next turn. Remember, this is not Forlorn that can just
dump the stress. Yeah, that's true.
Effective juking.
And also their dial is relatively bad to remove the stress. So that 2k really hurt him. That's 2 shields down, thanks to Duke. And we've got a range 1. Yeah. Was that the roll? Oh, it was 2. A marksmanship.
Wait.
Yeah. It was so that was. Oh,
marksmanship.
Yeah. 2 crits and one crit and a hit. In marksmanship, the second one.
Yeah.
That was. And with blinded pilot 2 now. Because he rolled another array. No, he got 1 eye. So. Oh yeah.
Okay, so at least Gisli is out of.
And here's the second.
And
one.
direct.
Suckers.
Okay, so Suckers down to 2. So this is where
2.
This is where it turns, right? And this is what this squad is all about. You have to do the damage on the first pass, and then live through the rest of it. The question is whether Gisli's done enough.
Oh, and also when he got the lock, it would have false transponder codes to GM, which kind of missed, but it's
no, but I think he used it early in the game. I'm not sure. I looked at the token, and it was the charge was done earlier.
Yeah,
so.
no, it was. Yeah, I just catching up and noticed that it was. I'm miscommentating on it. It's terrible. Too early, guys. To be fair, we had I think we're going to have Crazy Vulcan do this first game, and I was just going to go to do the hosting, and then I was going to do the second game. But we swapped it around because Crazy Vulcan has started, I think, a new job. So congratulations on that, and he's going to be joining us for game 2. Crazy Vulcan's going to do the match for Stefan. Is it right? Is it Stefan? Steven? How do you pronounce?
Yeah, that's Stefan or Steppy. Is sort of Steppy is the nickname.
Steppy. Okay, we can work with that.
He's a lead streamer, producer thing, who recently we started streaming a lot on our Twitch channel as well, on the through the Twitch. So.
Oh, excellent. Well, if you got a link, if you got a link, pop it in the chat. I'm more than happy to promote.
I gladly will. Actually, you can also our latest podcast episode, which we recorded yesterday, was we also, for the first time ever, decided to stream. So it's in there with a bit of visuals. There's also a segment about PBM at the end. Well, basically, I sort of do a quick meta review where I'm talking about what's good and what's doing well and so on. Yeah. But I'm doing it for those who see it on Twitch. You can actually see me navigate around and see where I pull all these numbers from.
Excellent. Oh, I'm going to look into that. Yeah, because I had some questions about how to digest the percentages from there. So I actually had the average pilot wrong, but it's good to see that just the sheer access to this kind of information means that you can then know that you can derive your list and compare it to what's happening out there and get some really good information on it. Just to see what's working, what's not working.
I think it's both valuable to see, the things I want to play, how good are they, but it's equally valuable to be able to see what am I likely to face. I mean,
correct.
What are other people playing, and that also comes down to this, initiative thing or bid table we talked about before, right? And that it is actually based on what people are bringing, because your example of the bid, like, is a 5-point bid enough? I don't know. If almost nobody plays aces, then it's probably enough, even though those that do play aces have a 10-point bid. But if you're not likely to face them, then you don't need to bid. And if it's very unlikely you get a matchup with another ace list.
Yep. Well, the other thing I was going to ask you then is, so this data is based off tournaments. It's not just all like casual games. It's all based off tournaments that are registered into List Fortress. Yes. So you grab the data from there. So that means the data itself is not just random stuff. It basically ignores. I think List Fortress only records in the top cuts. Is that correct? Ignores only certain players.
Yeah, that's all of it.
Yeah,
that's all of it.
Yeah. What I mean is List Fortress itself only registers for tournaments with a certain amount of players in it.
No, I mean there's all kinds of sizes. The way I do it is that you have these drop downs on the top where you can choose. I don't know what you call that. I mean, I usually call it data sets or seasons.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if you go up there right now and you don't change it, it will say Wave 8 all.
Yeah, Wave 8 all full match.
Click it. Yeah, you can sort of choose this combination of format and time.
Like hyperspace or extended. Yeah.
Yeah, and you will see there's also some that is called large.
Yeah.
And those are some I manually maintain. So, for instance, when I did that meta review yesterday, I used the extended large. So that is only like Lima Open. I think it's like 4 tournaments that's in there right now. It's like Lima Open, the DXM, the German champs last weekend, the Light Club Alpha for Gold Squadron the weekend before, and then there's like one more in there. That was it is sort of above 60 players.
Yep.
So that's normally what I use, but because you do see a lot of things in the small tournaments that are not necessarily representative, right?
Yep. Exactly. So it does include that as well.
But I will say, for the stats we run on Launchpad Next, that is based on either all the hyperspace or all the extended, because I want to be sure I have enough data. These large or curated lists they're frequently a large portion of time where there's like only one relevant tournament. I mean, all of December there was only really Lima Open. That was a significant size tournament after the last point change.
Yep. Well, it's a great resource. It really is. And the fact now, as I say, it's tied in with Launchpad Next, which is also, I think, don't use the people should know that you don't touch the official X-Wing app. If you're using an Android or iPhone, you just go to Launchpad Next, which also now have a website. Is the collaboration work on the website as well?
It is actually only on the website right now. I don't know when it will be in the app, but But you need to be a little bit careful. He recently did the he redid the website, and by that he also launched it to a new URL. So it's sort of on 2 URLs at the moment, but only one of them has this Pink Brain Matter stuff.
That's
so
what it was. I was trying. Okay,
So
I'll double check the.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to look and trying to find it on the website before, and
yeah, but it is actually a great URL because it's launchbaynext.app.
Yeah, no, it's not the one I was able to find. That's why I was like, it's like I'm sure it was linked somehow, and I thought maybe it was just it was late last night when I was checking it out, and so yeah, okay, it was in your website. Okay, got it. Excellent. Thank you. I'll pop it in there. I'm going to update the command line there for the chat later on. All right, we're going to shots here. So are we going to be able to track to another ship?
No, because Gisli turned his arc.
Oh, that's right. It has to be in the front. Yeah,
has the gun. It has
Yeah.
to be. Yeah, it has no.
Both front.
Technically, it doesn't have to, but the ship has to be in the front arc as well.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. And he's still got the blinded pilot, but that's fine because that's all he's got. There we go. What we got?
Spend.
Just the one. That's on the
So
stress
that's
ship.
2.
Oh.
So we have Kestel at 1 now, and he's stressed.
I missed the damage on Castle there.
But that is also the only shot Gisli
it.
has. So Suckers is probably gonna die now.
Zuckus is on 2. He has, I think that TIE Phantom may have a shot. Otherwise he's just got 2 unmodified 2 dice attacks. So there is a chance he can live. There's just the one. And I think he's got a calculator. Or is it a focus?
He has a focus, yeah.
You spend it. You spend it.
Yeah, you don't have any shot.
Oh wait, no, that Phantom's actually cloaked, so he's not going to get shot. So the only one is it's going to be Ved, who's not got a lock and it's bumped. So it's only going to be another 2 dice. Yep. So
Yeah, I think Torani is happy about this. If Gisli can get Torani around, then those Imperials can very quickly die. And I
It's
would
quick
suppose
going through.
Torani K turns next turn.
question is, what's the crit? What's the crit?
What's in the box? Direct.
Oh man.
So he's dead.
Oh man, that feels bad.
Yeah. He didn't manage to slip the trap.
Hayden needed that.
Houdini indeed.
Yeah. Hayden needed that too. I think because it's now 47 to 44. He needed to get a ship off the board because he's
Yeah. Yeah, and it is a real problem for Gisli that he hasn't taken anything off the board. I mean, he has Ved at 2 and Kestel at 1.
I believe 2 because it's a 4 hit point ship. I see 2 damage cards. It's
Oh,
4-1.
they have
It's,
4 health.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Tigress has 4 health. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so used to all these small Imperial ships having 3 health.
I know because when you're like that, I go, yeah, that's right. And wait, no. The overlay says I clicked on 2 damage. No, like yeah, it's because it's 4.
Okay, so what are we seeing here?
Yeah, I think that TIE Phantom, the red TIE Phantom, having that rain. Actually, I don't know what shot that is.
It's probably Phantom into Asajj.
Maybe that would be range 1s. No.
Oh, it is Sam.
Yes, it's
It is
Sam. Yeah, I just
bonus,
clicked.
bonus attacking. Yeah.
He must be in the arc. He must have chosen the other one. I've actually got a Sam.
Okay, so I told you Kestel was at 1, right?
Yeah. Now, yeah. Well, you're right.
I was just slightly into the future.
Yeah. It was probably at the engagement phase. If you're in an enemy ship, you may reveal this card, and if you do, Sam, so it must mean you better mean business. Applied. He had the 2 charges up, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think
Okay. Yeah. So just catching up on the chart there. Also shout out to Sam, the candid clarinet. Okay, the candid clarinetist. I do apologise. It's still early. My brain is still kicking into gear. We normally don't. I'm normally up. I'm normally watching other streams at this time. So Shadowcaster is probably going to do a 5k there.
yeah, he probably is. And Tarani is probably gonna 4K. So the question is just who does L3 coordinate?
Probably. Oh yeah, you could actually do both. It's not stressed at the moment.
I think if it's too hard, it can reach both of them, right?
Just be careful because the players can see your hand.
Oh.
yeah.
I forgot. I almost always play when I commentate. I'm almost always just spectator mode.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I will keep
No,
my hand
that's
to
why I
myself.
thought I'd remind you because.
I'm glad you mentioned it.
Yeah, because it's also dark brown, so it's like I see it a couple of times and I was like I can't see it, and then you're like doing the 2 color. Okay, you better just be careful of that.
Yeah. So I'm actually usually when I'm commentating, I'm watching the players' hands because they give away so much information.
Oh yeah.
If you have the focus to study them. I don't do it when I play because I don't have the focus to sit there and study my opponent's hand while I play. I'm very zoomed in. Probably
actually,
too much.
This leads to a great little bit of like mind games. Like sometimes, like I actually, not all the time. Sometimes I catch myself, but sometimes I like to do it. Like when I say catch myself, is like sometimes I do it because I'm thinking about where I'm going to go. But other times I know where I want to go, and then I'll do the stuff that I want them to think I'm going. Like mind games, I'll like, okay, 3 bankers here, but I'm actually going to go the other way, or just like if there's good 50-50 options, sometimes I'll make it look like I'm doing something else when I've actually got my mind made up on something else, on the other thing. So
I think you coordinate a target lock to Tarani here.
Onto Tarani, yeah, you're going for one because the Phantoms have both decloaked, and
yeah, and then
Tarani's,
you target lock one.
Tarani's already got a lock.
One of the
Tarani already has a lock on red.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So with a focus, he can do the fully modified
attack.
If he doesn't get too far away. There's the 5k on top of the debris.
Just don't roll a crit.
I don't care. Double stressed. Let's see. Can he roll? Last time he was on a rock, he rolled a crit. But not this time.
He's fine.
And there's the 4k. So, not surprising move from Gisli here.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they're not the right ones.
Well, that's right. Sometimes the best move is the best move. And just because you and your opponent know it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It's just a question of can the opponent, in this case Hayden, actually do too much about it. Not without.
Wow, he didn't bump there? Oh my god, he's so close.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he's stressed.
Ah, okay. That is true. So, both Phantoms probably going after Sash.
Oh, but this one, look at this. Look at this.
What do I want to look at?
Oh, just the yellow landing so close to Kestrel there.
To Kestrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a proper redeem type. There we go.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
That's in the bullseye.
That is going to be a sad bet unless you. Oh, he's gonna.
Oh yeah, no, he scored. He barreled out. He saw it.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's at like 2 hull, and he doesn't have a token. So
does Tirani go for the
I
kill?
think-
Or
I think you either shoot I think you shoot Kestel, to be honest.
2 health on 2 greens, or yeah, more likely to kill Castle.
Yeah.
Wake up, yes. Good morning, TMT. That's a player from Singapore, which is rising up at 7 o'clock in the morning at this time, and tuning in for X-Wing.
Okay. Kestel is dead unless you roll natties.
That's not. No, that's it.
That's not the kind of natties. Okay, so that's one ship off the board.
What he needed.
How is Asajj doing? She still has 5 hull left, right?
Sarge has only taken 1 hit, 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's only took. He need that, and that hit was self-inflicted too. Going over that rock.
Yeah.
So it's going to be range 3 shot here.
That's 2. He has full force. That's going to be 1 more damage. No, not if he spends both of them.
He's spending both, yeah.
Yeah, because that is also the half point threshold. But I mean, I'm not even sure if it was the right choice, because now you're quite unlikely to do anything to Asajj.
That's correct, because you got well, he wanted the evade for Duke, but because you got force, was there really that much point in saving Duke? We just meant the force, and yeah, I think he just didn't want to take the damage. This was another bad shot. See, I gotta say, GC has been really good at just having the bad engagements for Hayden.
Yeah. They do move about, so it's 2 heads.
He's gonna cheat, but then he's gonna spend the force.
Yeah, because he can, and he will get that force right back.
Yeah.
So it does not matter. And next turn, Gisli's just gonna 2 forward. But I mean, this shot can still do damage. It's just roll like a god.
Like that.
Like that.
Hey,
Just
dice
like
have
that.
ears. Dice have ears. Just have to be careful. I've learned not to call out the dice, because sometimes they listen.
They do indeed. That is.
See, like
you have
if
one
I
more
say
die.
he's going to roll double blank, and then he rolls double blank, or triple blank, he's going to hate me.
Okay, so that's 1 damage for Asajj.
And he's drained the force, so he's just down to 1 force.
Yeah.
He's still another hit point away from half.
Yeah. Yeah, it is beginning to get around the time of the game where the points start to matter.
I think we got about 3 more rounds.
So
Maybe 4 if they play quickly. but I
what
think
was what condition did Gisli forgot to reveal the condition when he was being attacked?
Oh yes. We have to give him a penalty point? Or nothing. So that must mean it was probably the other one. Because there's one that allows you to get a target lock and get a charge back.
He hadn't selected it, or
But it's a must
No,
condition. He just
it is
forgot
a
to say.
must. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, so. Oh well, the show must go on, and Gisli
Yeah.
must be punished for being forgetful.
Yeah.
But
penalty
that was
point-
really dumb, because he could have recharged. He could have recharged both his tokens, or he could have done a bonus attack or something,
Correct.
right?
And he would have had a target lock too. Not that he could spend it because of the blinded pilot. And he's now double stressed, so he's not clearing that blinded pilot anytime soon. Just get you to grab those green dice, or they're actually technically blue.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, So yeah, so Asajj is gonna do the 2 forward.
And Asajj's turret was on the side, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's gonna take a while before that changes.
You know, just wanted to.
And then we're
But
gonna
it's,
see.
it's forward on the base. That's all. It's looking forward on the actual ship itself. Looks like it hasn't rotated.
Oh, I might have been mistaken then.
No.
Or he turned it around before or something. Before he K-turned, he might have. Yeah, so there's the one bank, and L337 is getting ready to pwn some Phantom.
Ooh.
Oh, and he goes fast.
He goes really fast. Bumps into the Phantom.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter. And neither of the Phantoms were cloaked this turn. Oh, ho, ho. So, I mean, it is very tempting to stay there with Korani, because if that Phantom bumps...
Exactly. And then you get your cluster missiles off. Johnny's already got the lock.
Oh, and he's like, oh, I already have a lock. Okay, then I don't want this lock. I would like a focus token.
Yes, please. And if just being where Asajj is, like I could see that Phantom, I can see both Phantoms potentially bumping, depending on what Yellow has done. Yeah, there's a bump. Is that the bump? Oh,
Boom.
sorry. He does Yellow
Bump
first.
1. He might even also be in bullseye with Yellow.
Man, that's going to be a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I mean, if they both bump and they're both in bullseye, right? Then he's gonna fire the.
I don't think he moved it, but yeah, he didn't even bother clicking over. Yeah.
He's gonna fire the cluster missiles, and both Phantoms are gonna take 2 damage, and that's without even evading.
Correct.
That's gonna flip this game if that happens.
Oh, the chat's going. Yeah, the Phantoms get what they deserve. I totally agree. Duking Phantoms. Everybody likes to see Duking Phantoms.
Yeah, but dear chat, I mean, you have to understand that Gisli was part of the problem. He was flying quad Phantoms. And also, I mean, there's a little bit of a story behind this list, because it actually came up. We have a segment on the podcast that we called Thule Challenges, where we essentially challenge each other to do dumb shit, and then you go out and do it, and then you come back, and then you challenge somebody else to do something. And it's gone a bit off track at some point, but in an effort to pull it back, we eventually had this squad building challenge. That's how Gisli got this list. Okay, but this is exciting.
This is good.
So
hey, look, even though it's obstructed,
I will hold that story a little bit.
Yep, this is going to be painful. He's going to swing the game.
Yeah. Does he have them both in bullseye?
I think he does.
He do. They are both there. They have taken 2 damage already. Yeah. Spent the focus. Come on, spent the focus. You don't want to spend the focus. You do want to spend the focus, Gisli.
Oh yeah.
You want to
spend the lock and the focus. Go all in. You just need 1 damage. You just need 1 damage from that shot and to kill it.
Yeah, I think you actually spent the lock, and then you have the focus for the attack on Yellow.
Oh, so blue.
Yes.
So the blank focus you spend. Oh no, he's going all in.
Yeah, but he's gonna reroll both. He should.
No, he just
okay.
Yeah.
He's doubling down. But
that's it. That's what you need. The 1 damage, and then they're going to take a damage from the bullseye.
Both of them.
Yep, and then basically the bonus attack now is going to also do damage to red, so red's dead. Doesn't it work for all ships, or does it only work for 1 ship?
I thought it worked for all ships. Each enemy ship.
You choose. No, not that one.
It says each.
Yeah. There we go. Yep.
Okay, so 1 Phantom dead. I wonder what is happening over there right now.
I believe Yellow should have taken an extra damage.
Yeah, I think so. But did he not fire the clusters? He did. He paid the charges.
Yeah.
But
Let's have a quick look at what was the dice
but
roll.
we never saw an evade. Okay, I don't
Hit
know what's happening.
Blue player spent the lock. Rolled 3 dice, 1 crit, 1 eye. I don't even think he rolled. I don't think he even rolled for the evade on the second one.
Oh. But he did shoot, so I am confused why that bonus attack didn't happen.
Just have a quick. I think he just did one shot because he'd already used cluster missiles once before, and he's only got 1 charge. So I think he's only done 1 shot.
No, he haven't used cluster missiles before.
Well,
he used it in the first round, but then he used munitions
failsafe.
Yeah, he used munitions failsafe for that, so he got the charge back.
1 of 8.
Okay, so here we go. Sam says, "You should thank me. Acquire a lock."
And gets a charge back. Just making sure we're up to date on the overlay because there was a little bit of damage over there. So red is dead. 2 on that. I think yellow should have taken an extra damage.
Yeah, he should
from the cluster missiles. And that's all. But I also think.
No, but if the cluster missiles would fire, he should take at least 1, even if it didn't hit.
Yes.
And we never saw him roll evades, so.
That's correct. Yeah.
He should probably be dead, unless something is happening in the game that we don't know about, and that's very plausible, right? Do you want me to pop over there and talk to them?
Yeah, I'm just typing it up. They seem to be missing the chat. Yeah, jump in the chat there. I'll drag you into so you can clarify, and then just jump back out into
the standby room.
The standby room, so I know you're finished. Okay, I'll pop you in there.
If I can. Okay, sure.
Sure. You go to play standby room, and I'll see you when you get back. All right, I'll just pop him in there just to resolve that because we both think he shot a second cluster missile shot into yellow, which would have triggered Tirani's bullseye a second time, which would have meant that yellow would have suffered 2 damage even if he didn't do any damage using the actual cluster missile shot the second turn. Which would have meant yellow would be down to 1 hit point. But we saw an attack roll for the second cluster missile, but we did not see a defensive roll. So that's why we're a little bit confused if there was actually a second shot or not. So he's gone off to resolve it. And good morning to Ben and Deering. And wow, we're being rated by Helix Gaming. Thank you, Scott. Wow, come on in. 55 party. Well, thank you. Whoop. Hey, welcome everybody. Rating. Come on in. We're just trying to sort a little issue here with the bonus attack, and then Janwood's going to be joining us back. And it looks like he's finished. Let me bring him back in. Did we get to the bottom of it, Jan?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Yep.
You're
what happened?
Here again.
So what happened?
Turned out that Gisli used munitions failsafe on the second shot.
Ah, okay. So he actually saved the charge.
So yellow have taken 2 damage because he actually had a shield.
Got it.
He lost the shield to the first one and then got a card.
Okay.
So basically, we are down to Hayden having 2 ships with 2 hull.
Awesome.
So that is just about as much health as L3.
And while you're gone, we were being joined by Scott from Helix Gaming and his crew. So shout out to everybody there.
Oh, hey everybody.
Really appreciate that. We are joined with Jan, the creator of Pink Brain Matter. And we got 2 games from Iceland. This is game 1. So if you stick around, we will have a second juicy game where we've got Stefan versus Shane Monk from Singapore. Give love to Todd W.
Okay, so let's guess this is going to be a coordinate of a barrel roll to Ronnie.
Onyx Squadron OP. And big shout out to Todd Wilson who do our funky dice here we use on stream. Great chat.
It is not a barrel roll. Okay.
He's gonna go right over that rock.
Okay, so okay, 4 minutes left. Is he still? How much damage has Asajj taken? Is she still above half? He's not, right?
Yeah, no, he is above half. 1 hit point from half. You got 1 more damage
so she's
to do.
just gonna run. She might just run.
She might just take an evade. Tank it. Because you got force and an evade.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. There's the evade.
Yeah. I don't understand this arc. Now it's pointing to the right.
And goes
I don't.
right over the rock. Doesn't care.
Does not care. Was not getting an action anyway.
Oh.
Takes another crit. So out of 3 obstacles, 2 rocks and 1 debris field, Gisli has rolled 2 crit. That's not great. But I mean, Torani does have.
Whoa. Might get a free shot there.
Yeah, on Asajj.
Yeah, but it's unmodded attack versus evade focus. So evade and force. So unless he rolls hot, unlikely to do any real damage. But he just need 1. He just wants 1 for points.
Yeah, he's out of arc. I do not understand why he doesn't target lock here.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's
With
perfect time to target lock.
I mean, you're not in any arcs.
Yeah.
I mean, it does help these tie advanced if they do have. So that's the only shot this round.
And just the 1.
Just
Nothing.
the 1.
Got an evade.
Yeah, and got an evade.
He's going to want double evade just for disrespect here. No, just 1.
Just 1. So Asajj will K-turn.
L3 will L3 coordinated, right? Yes. So L3 stress, but he can do like a 1 bank over that phantom, still coordinate.
Yeah, but he forgot the stress again.
Wait, actually, is there any point because Asajj has blinded pilot? So even if you do a coordinated target lock or something, you might actually just coordinate the blinded pilot so he can actually use the target lock given from Sam.
Yeah, I mean, he could coordinate repairing that blinded pilot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got stress there. He got it. Yeah.
Oh, he had already.
Yeah. Just it didn't pop out. Yeah, that was a stress.
Yeah.
This
So is this the last round?
I think this is the last
40,
round. Yeah.
40 seconds left, and Gisli is up by. Yeah.
Too many
I
points.
mean, what are we looking? What is the win scenario here? It's like you kill all of Asajj.
He's got to kill Asajj, and
yeah, so you put 6 damage into Asajj. That's actually not impossible.
If he took a target lock with that tie advance this turn, and then did a 3 bank and next turn, maybe have to do a barrel roll to get into range.
That's not gonna be a next turn.
That's right. No, what I meant was last turn when he took the focus. The turn he just
true.
took. Yeah. Because that's time. Yeah. So he needed to take a lock on that turn, and then just hope that he can put through that 6 damage with a quick train or something.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta free bank and take a target lock with vet, and then you one bank and take a focus with the Phantom, and then you just gotta hope.
Correct. For 73,
Oh, the Phantom.
73 points. Just looking, sorry. 73 points would put that 50, 120. Yeah. So his win condition was to kill a Sarge. 73 points would bring him up to 120.
You still have a shield on yellow, on the overlay, by the way.
That's where we missed it. Okay, when I put the damage down. Yeah.
But it's not completely unrealistic to kill a Sarge, and there's not a lot that.
No, Sarge is running. He didn't even want to risk it.
I think you just take an evade here, easily. This is survival. So 2 force and an evade, then he's very unlikely to use 6 health from a few shots, right?
Yeah, I'd say he'll only get half pointed, but that's about it.
Okay, and Torani stays. Doesn't quite get arc on that Phantom. But at least, I mean, look at Torani covering the sort of range 1 around Asajj, saying, well, if you want to get close, then you're gonna get shot.
Now you have to take lock here. Luckily, he's still got the lock range. He's still got a shot range there. So there's a small chance. There is a small chance he could pull back.
Yeah, but I mean, Asajj probably has 2 shots though, right?
And don't forget, he's also got the Sam. So it's going to be.
He also got Sam.
Yeah.
So Asajj is going to shoot twice. If she hits the Phantom, whoa!
Oh.
If she hits the Phantom, she can boost it onto the debris. That's not going to help. That's just going to make it range 1.
Well, you could tractor it to the right. Oh no, you can't tractor. You can't, because it needs to be in both the front arc.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So it's just about the damage.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can push down 2 damage on either one of them, I think I would shoot at that. Even though it's the same amount of dice, but there's no. Do we know who he's shooting at?
I believe he's shooting the Phantom. 2 on 2. Got the evade, and you spend the evade here. I mean, what you do, really? You might as well just keep it for. No, I would have kept it for Duke. I mean, you're half pointed already.
Yeah. I mean, it's the last shot of the game that Gisli's taken. So no, you didn't kill me, and you didn't get any points. So I'd rather be duking.
I think. I mean, it. Well, no, that's right. He didn't actually take the damage. Sorry. Yeah, but maybe don't forget there is going to be a Sam bonus shot, but I think at that point it doesn't matter. Just one. You would have been able to burn. Because evading one now, evading one later, it's not a huge amount, especially when it's only 2 dice attack. And.
Yeah, but I mean, normally I'm all for spending the evade as early as possible.
Yeah.
It just better be business.
Yeah.
But in this case,
yeah.
You'd rather want to duke then at least the Phantom could potentially have pulled both force out of Asajj.
That's a Sam hit crit. Oh, and he's going to take the crit.
What do we got here? Panicked.
Panic
pilot. Panic.
Panic.
Oh. He wouldn't have taken that crit if he's done what we said. Right?
Exactly.
We are so smart.
Yeah. Big brain play here. Hey.
Oh, here goes that. Hit, crit. Eat it, Asajj. Still got 2 force. He's gonna spend them. He's gonna take 1 crit.
Oh, and you see, and this is where, as if he had, I mean, it's inconsequential really, because he just needed the 1 to get the half points. But if he had done the duke, then Asajj would be 1 less force point, and would have taken 2.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But the score also changed. That shield mattered, the one we removed on yellow. So it essentially means that he could lose Asajj and still win.
Ah, right. That's okay. Yeah.
No, wait, he couldn't. No, wait, he couldn't.
Yeah.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, that actually makes
sense.
If
he lost Asajj, he will be. he would actually be 11 points behind. So
the game was basically
It's
won.
fine.
He actually won with the munitions failsafe. That turned the pure damage onto the Phantoms. I'm sure a lot of people are just not sorry because juking Phantoms.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, if that shot had hit, then yeah, that would have been bad.
He didn't need it.
But I would
He didn't need
say the Imperial ships really stayed in the game for a long time. They were crawling around everybody at 1 or 2 hull at some point, right? So a good game.
There we go. All right, let's go pull them in. 1 sec, guys. We'll bring them over. All right, welcome back.
Right. Ah, wow, what a game.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate bump on my part in the bullseye. I think that lost me the game.
That was a turning point. We
Yeah. I
mean,
forgot the Sarge had the 4 forward with the blue. That was, yep.
Yeah, that was clutch. I mean, it was effectively 55 points, and you lost by 62. So
Yeah.
it
so-
certainly made it hard. You had to kill Asajj in here in the last round. You had to kill her completely. Then you would have won by 11. And that was pretty much the only path.
I think not actually, because he had half on Ved and the other Phantom. So he had 146, yeah?
it was
Yeah.
we-
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was right. I was back and forth about whether, but our points was wrong at some point because we thought the one Phantom still had a shield or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was a lot of points in that very gutsy Torani towards the rock, double Phantom bullseye.
Yeah, it was a great positioning on your part.
2 shots.
Easily. There, yeah, that was really bad. I obviously more practice with my decloaks.
It was well. I say that was I think the moment of the game where it just Geesley orchestrated a really nice engagement in that one there, getting the bump on the 2 Phantoms and having the bullseye, getting the cluster missiles with the failsafe. Just did so much damage. It couldn't have happened to a nicer ship. I mean, everybody loves juking Phantoms, so yeah.
Yeah, they deserve it, especially.
They deserve it.
Don't say this. I had a hard time shooting at them.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
Yeah, the Phantom did nothing wrong. We all know it, Gisley.
Hey, I hear you were the culprit for this, the juking Phantom hate as well. So
But
The congratulations with passing first grade in the Nicholas Scott Academy.
thank you.
love it. Okay, so we're going to reset the board. Just before we do, is there anything else you'd like to say? Any shout outs there, Geesley? We've plugged in your Twitch stream as well. And we talked a little bit about Pink Brain Matter, which is really, really good, guys. If you don't know, use Pink Brain Matter. It's a great resource.
I just wanna shout out my fellow Thule Squadrons and Icelanders, and a quick plug to the podcast, Thule Squadron Radio.
Yep, been there, done that.
I gotta use everything, man. Gotta use everything.
You absolutely do.
Yeah, and I wanna shout out to you guys for hosting us. I mean, it was a great game.
It was enjoyable. It was enjoyable.
It was really, really enjoyable.
I do like these kind of scum lists. I got to say. I mean, as much as I say and joke, scum is very dirty. These kind of lists it's what scum's kind of like all about. Having all these little tricks and little synergy that aren't the usual kind of a mix. It's just nice.
Yeah, those little combos that were just devastating if the stars align for you.
All right, I'm just getting. Let's turn that off. All right, we'll just get ready for the next game, guys. We'll be underway in probably 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Guys, thanks for having us, guys. See ya.
Yeah, bye.
Installation. Let's play.
Testing 1, 2. Okay, that looks like it's going. The bot is working. Okay, good morning or good evening or good day, depending on where you are from. We have our game 2 of the Thule Squadron. I hope I pronounced it correct. If I didn't, once again, I apologize. We have a crack of a game. We have Shane Monk, the hero of the stream, because he does so much work behind the scenes. It's about time we get him back on for a game. Welcome, Shane.
Good morning. I'll try not to embarrass myself today.
Oh, you'll be fine. Don't worry. On the other side of the table, we have Stefan, who is really looks like he's out set to kill you with his Imperial Aces. Welcome, Stefan.
Thank you for having me on, and yes, I do intend to kill him.
Talking like a true Imperial.
Yeah,
I appreciate his honesty. That's very important to me as X-Wing player.
Oh, well, before we get to the commentators, would you two like to say any words? We'll pop you in our own little room, just so it's not going to get too noisy with everyone in here. Would you, open up the mic for you two to say any kind words to each other, or not so kind words?
well, I hope you have a great game, and that this will be a fun experience for both of us.
Yes, I hope it'll be a great game for us, and I hope heroic happens a lot of times. Wait, sorry, wrong miss. Wrong faction. All right, let's have fun. Thank you so much.
All right, I wish you guys both good luck. Put you over there, and you got the right one. Okay, now on the other side we have on the mics tonight, or again tonight for you guys, morning for me. We have Jan. Welcome back, Jan.
Hello again.
And we have Crazy Vulcan. Welcome.
Hi. Evening.
Oh, okay, that's what coming through. Okay, yep. And we have Taco.
Hello, everyone. Glad to be here this very, very early morning.
Hey, it's early for me. As I said, I'm 2 hours behind, 2 hours in front of you. Yeah, earlier than you. I mean, unless I was in New South Wales, and it was 3 hours. But yeah. Anyway, show's yours, guys. Take it away. Work out who's going to do the list breakup and have fun.
Okay. Okay. Well, since I'm going to be doing the overlay, good morning and good evening, everyone. Hey, so in case folks do not know, Jan, I believe you are in charge of the Pink Brain Matter website.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes, that one is where high-level analysis gets done, if I'm not mistaken.
The true herald of all data nerds.
Yes, for us nerds here. So, okay, well, this game is getting slowly started, first round. So how about this? How about Crazy Vulcan? You can do Shane's list, and then after that, Jan can do Stefan's list.
Shane is which side? Red?
The red side, correct.
All right. Like we got a classic 3 B-wing. Well, I don't know if we would call it classic, but we got 3 B-wings and AP5. I got Braylon Stram in his ability to kind of reroll for being stressed with the auto blasters and stabilized S-foils, which is a potent combination we all see. Just being able to use that modification to reroll or get the target lock and then use his rerolls for offensively. Though I usually see, I see. We have 10 Num over here. So they all have the stabilized S-foils. All right, 10 Num with stabilized S-foils. Now this is a deadly combination where you have fire control system, auto blasters, and the stabilized S-foils. Get the lock, spin the stress as a mod. And of course you have Gina Moonsong with also S-foils.
Not that common, huh? Not that common to see Gina Moonsong around.
Oh no, I agree. Really, the only time you see her is when she's flying with 10 Num or somebody else who really doesn't mind taking the extra stress. Being able to transfer one friendly ship, well, you must transfer to one friendly ship at range 0 to 2. And of course, you have marksmanship, auto blasters, and stabilized S-foils. Interesting choice for taking marksmanship, I think, because 10 Num and Braylon Stram also have talent slots, do they not?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, so he's at the full 200, I imagine. I guess it's just a 1-point upgrade to kind of squeeze in there. And of course, we got AP5. Now, I do like the synergy of these 4 ships with AP5 being able to coordinate a stressed ship. So Braylon Stram could just kind of pile in a white maneuver and still get his mods and get an action, which is important.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, how about Jan? How about the Stefan's list? Have you seen this list before that he played?
Yeah, I have actually. So this is the man who needs no introduction, the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, Darth Vader, with hate. Not so frequently seen anymore, but I think the points was there. So hate, fire control, and sort of stabled on afterburners. So this is Vader with a really good force economy, and certainly the center point of the list. Then we have Fifth Brother, also with hate, but also the passive sensors, homing missiles combo probably won't be as effective in this matchup as versus other aces, sort of fragile aces. But I don't know, maybe AP5 can take a crit in there. Won't enjoy it. So Fifth Brother can, after he hits with the homing missile, spends both his force to add a crit. So can be tasty. And then of course the one and only Ace of Legends, soon TFL, with a crack shot and a targeting computer, can really push some damage through.
That's
So
interesting. Yeah, I often see Sunter with Predator. How do you feel about the difference? Like, other than the points, of course, but the play style, does it really make a difference?
I think it is a slightly more sort of front-loaded damage since here. I would personally think the Predator is better because you can then save the targeting computer. So yeah. How much of a bid does he have? He's at
10 points, I
180,
think.
120. 10
Yeah,
point bid.
yeah, 190. Yep, 10 points. So
Yeah.
that's very interesting. So guys, what do you think about this initial first round? I mean, first turn, they kind of go in there. Of course, the B-Wings are sort of in the corner, just stalling a little bit for time. How do you think the aces are going to play out here?
Well, the aces
Very
are going to have
carefully.
very carefully indeed. They're going to have a hard time picking out the exact opening to kind of get in behind those B-Wings.
Right? Yeah, like the B-Wings are tough, so they won't go down in like homing missiles. They don't really care about it. They're just, oh yeah, sure, I'll take a damage, even if it's the Fifth Brother. And yeah, they're starting off in the opposite corner there instead of spacing out at the beginning. The How do you feel about the obstacle placement here? All sort of scattered out.
Yeah, I'm surprised Stefan didn't put them slightly closer. Um, but I certainly understand why he didn't put anybody in front of those B-Wings because they want to go very slowly, keep their arcs wide, maximize the chances that they can catch these squirmy aces.
And there we go.
So I think first engagement is going to be really important here.
Right. Oh, looks like they're just AP5 going to coordinate. I believe that's Braylon there. I see Braylon being taken less often as the first B-Wing in many Rebel warship lists. Ten Nam being the first one, followed by Braylon, and then, well, Moonsong, Gina Moonsong, if if you're like Shane, who's feeling a bit spicy here, 3 B-Wings. So, all right.
Yeah, I think the idea of this archetype is that you have a relatively high initiative, and with 3 such heavy guns that can potentially shoot multiple times, you have a good chance of initiative killing something. But clearly not in this particular matchup.
I mean, she could initiative kill Fifth Brother.
Whoa, that would be interesting. Yeah.
That would be sad times.
Yeah. Also a little bit hard. Gina is like slightly behind. She's taking her time. She's like, okay, I'm chilling. This Fifth Brother here is a little forward. I think. I mean, it's still okay, but I think he can complete the one heart next turn, just like in front of the debris field, right in the middle. But I feel like he might get caught.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of the one hard. I mean, it doesn't overlap, but then he'll have to barrel roll to the right to kind of get behind there. And I don't think that sets him up in a good position after that.
That's right. I don't. The Fifth Brother. I mean, it's too early for me to say. It seems a little bit too caught out, but yeah, I'm not enamored by it. But I'm sure Stefan has like some 4D plan for that. I'm sure he has
Ah,
something.
I don't know, and I actually don't think we can complete that one hard.
I mean, I don't hate like disengaging with like a 3 big left and then a boost to kind of get him to get them to tail. Because I mean, with 2 force and maybe an evade, I mean, that's a survivable ship.
It is.
3 agility. So
Yeah, very much so.
Oh, this Sunter, guess he's going for the long flank. With this 2 turn to the right here. He's being very cautious.
He sees AP5.
He's yum yum yum. Time to shoot there. Yeah, actually, this is a pretty. I mean, considering Shane, like sort of like, I mean, I wouldn't say this is a meme-less 3B wings, but you know, you don't see. Let's be upfront. We don't see 3B wings that often. Especially the 3 named ones here. So, but yeah, I think this is I think he's setting up for a pretty good first engage, covering his flank. And I think Sunter needs a bit of time to get around. He will get there, but
yeah, I mean, we barely see B wings at the moment.
Yeah.
Not even 10, right? So, but I mean, it's still a decent ship.
It is very tanky. I want to see how Gina Moonsong like kind of synergizes with this, because when she first came out, everyone's like, "Oh wow, interesting." Then must transfer 1 stress. Like, do we really need to pass like stress around? I mean, really?
Do we really want that?
Yeah, like it's really not an ability that like helps Gina herself, you know, like not at this moment. So
it's not even good like a the 4-starter pilot. What's his name?
Which one?
The Ty Baron, the Edition 5 Ty Baron.
The Hollow. Oh, Hollow is my favorite. Yeah, like she brought me to like Coruscant. Like doing the GSP Coruscant. She's just amazing.
What is the range on that? It's up to range 2.
Yep. Same with Hollow. So, but yeah, I'm very interested because I mean, naturally you would see that it was synergized with 10 nums and Braylon's abilities, you know, when they're stressed. But that means that they probably don't want to get double stressed. You know, if they stress themselves first and then Gina passes the stress, it's can be a bit tricky.
Yeah.
You ever see the stress being passed over to Braylon?
Yep. So right now it's okay. But stressed on B wings, I find makes them a little very predictable next turn. So we will see. But AP5, that's a good
I agree. I mean, last time we saw B wings be, you know, big in the meta was when Cassian was big in the meta, because that is like hand and glove, right?
That's right.
They fit together so well.
Double beef.
Yeah, and it's a good safety net for Braylon. Wants somebody to clear that stress, and well, sometimes 10 does it well, because there's no guarantee that he actually gets to burn away at that stress.
That is very true. So I mean, I think right now at how the map is developing, the B wings definitely got the bottom right. I guess according to the stream, bottom left. My bad. Bottom left. You know, pretty well covered there with the B wings arcs. I think they're just gonna the Imperial Aces are just gonna like get out of there.
Yeah.
Probably trying to find out to engage.
Is Vader gonna try to? Does he dare to go into that corner?
Don't put Vader in a corner. Don't put Vader in a corner. That would be. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He has you know, he has hate. Yeah, afterburners, fire control. You know the standard. So he'll be okay. Except when you have 2 B-wing, angry, stressed B-wings bearing down on you.
Yeah, shooting you with full mods. I mean, that force is not gonna last forever.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have 4 shields each. You know, it's fine. I will take all the crits you want to give me. I do not care. So yeah, the crit bot that is Vader is he doesn't really generate the amount of damage, or at least on the first shots. So those B-wings do have the advantage because of the shields.
I think
Yeah,
Shane holds the
absolutely.
discipline of keeping his targets on one ship. Like, does he either go for Suntir or does he go for Vader?
Right. Um,
But
See-
I think the trying to not spreading your shots around actually goes for Stefan as well, because these B-wings take so long to kill, and a B-wing flying around at free hull, they're not gonna shoot like normal. So you want to take something off the board early
Mhm.
right. That
if
is
you're
very
the
true.
aces, and
Very
get
true.
down to a 3v3 match, then it's much more manageable.
What do you think will be Stefan's like first target? Like you said, if you want to focus down on something.
10 scares me in this list.
Like scares you in a good way.
Well,
I also think either 10 or Braylon. I mean, but with that being said, I think he's pretty much going to take what presents itself. It could very easily be that Suntir, who seems to be going the long way around, that he might run into AP5 out there, and
Randomly in the gas clouds, like hello, on Cloud City there, like hello, AP5, what are you doing here? Let me show you
He has
targeting
one
ability.
be an
ahead.
Imperial droid. Oh, AP5 is running for cover.
And well, that's not too bad. He's hiding, showing off his little backside. Wait, this is a family-friendly channel. So yeah,
Two straight. That is surprising.
that's
Because
a little
it's
bit
not-
Really, I think he's hoping to catch fifth brother out.
Yeah.
the range
Yeah,
3.
it's
Yeah,
true.
sounds good. Yeah, that looks a pretty
I think we're going
good
to see the
there.
barrel roll target lock here.
You think so?
Which way would you barrel?
Yeah, you don't want to block. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're trying to take a lock and out by like half a base. That happens to me way too often. So I'm like, oh god, I totally thought it was range 3, but it's not. So I think this one should be fine, unless of course I'm visually impaired.
Well, see, unfortunately, the thing with the stabilizers is he has to do a barrel first, then take the lock.
Mm-hmm.
The stress.
So 10 here is gonna do what? He's just gonna take a focus.
Yeah. I think
Focus and
Gina's
fail the
gonna
roll.
throw the lock over, I think. Seeing what happens.
Speaking of
sorry,
sharing locks,
Oh, sorry. Gina would throw the stress over.
Oh, one bank. So
Oh.
fifth brother's in range. There's nowhere to go.
From
He's
the
counting
chat.
his force.
He's like, what's happening?
evade
You
and
want
play.
an evade here. Evade.
Evade, don't passive, don't do that. I mean, YOLO. Let's see the chat. Oh, he does it. He's doing the passive. Wow, that is a brave man. So on the chat here, Jisley says, "Dude, B-wings have a 2 straight." Yep, everyone's surprised. And Mass
Sometimes they're
TMT
right,
said, "This is the way. This is the way to victory here." All right, very good setup here, except for AP5 bumping, but
Yeah,
worst could happen. Worst things could happen.
Does AP5 have a move next round that doesn't also bump? Oh, he does now.
Yes.
Never mind. He does now.
Very good.
So he's probably gonna give that to Braylon.
Wait, the focus is on Gina focuses and stress to barrel roll, and then Braylon doesn't have any mods. So for now, yep, we do not play defense. From Mass TMT. Yes, true. I don't. Well, I mean, this is kind of awkward. I mean, Sunta could focus and boost forward, but he doesn't get the bullseye. But it's alright. I think he can targeting computer barrel roll out. Was that again out of range?
He's not in range for the target lock yet, or it's at least very, very close.
Yeah.
Perhaps that is what Stefan is. No, he seems, according to the hand, is considering barrel boost.
Going in there.
That might give him the. Oh, he's thinking this will give me bullseye, and it I don't think it does.
Oh no, I don't think it does. He doesn't
I think that
get.
was
It
right
does
between
not.
them.
Oh no, this is not good. Sunter's a bit too aggressive. Hey, wait,
But look at
actually,
this way. He just saved Fifth Brother.
that.
For a better target.
Wow.
So
That's-
heroic here.
Yes. And Darth Vader doing a 3 straight.
I think you definitely want to afterburners here and get.
Wait.
I don't. Even if you do, you get range to shoot.
Wait, I think you get blocked with the afterburners, right? It's
It's very close.
awkward. It's awkward. I mean, I think he can make it, but I'm not gonna place money on that.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I would risk the biscuit there.
Ye-
Actually, I think with afterburners, do you lose the charge if you can't complete the action? I think you do.
still
Right?
do. You basically you spend a charge to try to attempt it. So
Yeah, because it still says action.
Yeah, you may
So-
spend 1 to perform an action. So, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yep,
if it
he
had said
does.
perform a boost, it
Yes.
wouldn't have.
Yes. So, very interesting.
even if you
Okay.
did complete that boost, I don't think you're in range to lock Braylon. The problem.
Wait, hold on. What's happening? Are they preparing to roll dice?
This is just not going to take any actions then.
Yes.
So we're going to shoot with Center.
Wait, hold on. Gina must pass the token first. Hold on. Gina must pass. Stress. Move the stress. Sorry, guys. It's really early in the morning over here in Singapore, where Shane is from. It's 8:25. That's practically like midnight. for nerds like us, this is you know.
Trust me, this is not much different than the last game. Beasley threw L337 around coordinating, and he forgot every time that it was a red coordinate.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. Yes. Did they see what's happening here? I'm just gonna pop in there and just like.
The stress.
Oh wait, still actions?
Oh.
Vader's still going. I don't know
Oh,
why
Vader's
they were.
still contemplating actions. I see.
Oh,
They were
never
just
mind.
sitting there playing with dice. I don't know.
Okay. As far as I knew, he's racking it for suture shot.
All right. So, yep, they were just touching dice.
I
That's,
think it is the right choice. This
Yes.
to go out there and say, well, if you want Vader, he's coming around over here.
Right. Let's see. So, where's the stress going to?
I don't know.
He just deleted? Oh no, he's deciding. Braylon or Tennum? I would say Tennum for the chance to,
Oh, Braylon.
Oh no, Braylon. Braylon.
Braylon mods.
Braylon. Yeah, Braylon needs mods. Yep, and might be able to just. I think Braylon will get. Well, yeah, Braylon. Thing is that Braylon will get will take 1 shot from Fifth Brother at most, if. I think Tennum's gonna get both. Oh,
Usually
range
that has
3
shot
for
at
all
suture.
3.
He has everybody, so
Yeah.
you should shoot at Braylon here
Yeah. Yeah.
because Vader's going to shoot at Braylon next turn.
Vader? Is Vader in range?
No. Next turn.
Oh, next turn. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm waiting for my coffee to kick in. My apologies there. Okay. Wow, they are trying to. Yep.
So they're
Okay.
gonna double
But
up on 10.
he's going for 10.
Wait for 10. 10. Yep. Okay. 3 dice. No mods against 2 with focus, but I think he's gonna keep the focus for damage. Yep. And oh my goodness, it's 3 eyes. That is nothing there. Sunter, sad Sunter, sad. Yep, and he gets 2 evade.
yeah.
Oh, insult there.
Disrespect evade.
Disrespect. Sunter here, not getting the bullseye really hurt him. And yep, Gina gets to range 3, just touching, touching Sunter. Let's see if Sunter gets hit. 4 dice, 3 versus 4. I believe so.
Yeah.
3 versus 4
Yep.
with the focus.
3v4.
Just one, I guess, converting
one.
the just one converting the focus. And let's see if Sunter gets. Sunter now he gets. Yeah, it's fine. It's all right.
Easy.
They're just you're saying hi from the distance.
It was just a lucky bonus shot. The real danger's coming up here.
Yes, that is very true. Yes.
Yeah,
The B wings will shoot first before fifth brother.
Yeah, and he takes the Braylon shot first to ensure that if fifth brother really takes a beating, then 10 can follow up.
Yep.
And if not, I think 10 will shoot at Suntir.
Okay. There's a stress, so
Delivery rolls.
Whoa, yes, please. Oh, there's
Sounds
gonna
good.
be so much. It's 2 hits and a crit. Oh. Knowing
2 hits and
fifth
a
brother.
crit.
Yep.
So he needs 3 pain, so he'll take damage.
Fifth brother going for the YOLO passive senses. Will he regret it? That might be a concern. 4 dice and taking at least 1 damage. That's
Force.
on the shield. Not so good. Not so good.
But that does shut down the extra damage for the crit for fifth brother for the auto for the homing missile.
Well, it actually doesn't because he have hate.
That's right. He does have hate on.
Oh yeah, he has hate. Yeah, hate being a very hate actually on 4 health. The 4 health like high advanced V1 is actually not a bad deal considering that much of the abilities require, a lot of force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you shoot at Suntir here. It's not often you get a single modded shot against unmodded Suntir.
Yep. So it's going to be 3 with a focus on 3 without anything. So, 4 without anything. So we'll see what happens. And
it's 1.
Maybe. Well, I mean. Yeah,
I think what he's doing is he's using the right-click menu on the dice to change each one individually instead of using the hotkeys.
Whoa! Just
nice there. Wow, this is first engage is a little bit this is pretty chill actually. Considering all things, it's very like all right. Let's just touch a little bit here, a little bit.
Okay, so we only have fifth brother left.
All right, choose your passive. I guess
Suntir is a terrible spot for next turn. Who's he locking?
How do you do more damage? You roll 2 dice, then add the crit to the target lock, or do you just do the? Yeah, I guess he's just going to do the guaranteed 2 damage.
Well, he needs to spend both force and then well, I mean, yeah. So Shane's gonna have to choose. All right, do I give you the auto hit or roll 4 dice?
You
and after the choice,
the auto hit.
Yep. Well, so one time I YOLO'd and decided to let Hollow roll so Hollow was on my Hollow. Fifth brother was shooting homing missile on Hollow, and I was like, yeah, sure, you roll your 4 dice, and I survived. And he was sad. That fifth brother was sad.
4-on-1, you do not take those odds.
I'm not even sure that it's worth it for fifth brother to spend 2 force to do an additional.
Exactly,
damage.
that's what I'm about to add.
I mean, it's a B wing.
Oh wait, what?
It's not gonna.
What?
Wait, what?
What? Shane,
what?
don't do it.
Okay.
Coffee, Shane?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, then you reroll both the blank and the eye. Yeah. Hoping for 25%.
Guaranteed crit added, so. Oh no.
Yes. That's 5 damage.
Unmodded defense die.
Oh
no.
Wait, hold on.
That's all 4 shields plus a crit onto the hull.
That is ouch. That was
a disturbing decision.
That's not the best thing to do. I mean, of course, I told him I just said the story about my Hollow doing it, but don't, hint, don't
Yeah,
follow
but
Jarrett. Don't follow my advice. Like I am
no,
terrible at this game.
did your Hollow have an evade?
Yes. I had an
Yeah,
evade.
and you had an evade and 3 green. He had
Yes.
nothing and 1 green.
And what is
So-
the crit? Oh, the crit is damage engine.
Oh, even sad B-wing noises there.
Yes.
Okay, so I would think that these sort of the first round of the first engagement goes solidly to Steppy.
This is a
No,
sudden reversal
no.
here. Yeah, that choice was definitely a mistake. I think he was. I'm not sure why he did that. That's definitely yeah, half points already on taking on 10 num. That hurts.
It's a very weird decision, but
hmm Perhaps he
With
hasn't.
that said, then-
Worst case scenario.
Yeah,
I mean,
yep.
Sunchi Invader has very limited options here. The only safe thing for Sunchi to do is to disengage. Just too hard away. Because the 2 straight, that's gonna be blocked.
What do you think about Fifth Brother just YOLO doing a 5 straight, clogging
I
up
love
those
that.
B-wings?
5 straight and all of a sudden blocking.
You've already done more damage than you possibly expected with Fifth Brother. I mean, you might as well just throw him in there and maybe get a lucky shot on AB5.
That is yeah, I love that plan. That's so YOLO. But well, I mean, Jan, does Stefan play this way? Because you know him much better than we do.
Actually, don't know him that particularly well. I mean, even though we sort of sometimes wear the same squadron badge, because all these guys are in Iceland and I'm in Denmark, right?
Wait, you're not
so-
Icelander? I was telling everyone you're from Iceland. Oh no! All right, sorry
No,
guys.
no.
As in the Jedi.
No, I'm like a dual squadroner. So I podcast with Thule Squadron, and so I wear that badge. But my heart is pink, hence the Pink Brain Madam name. That is Pink Squadron out of Copenhagen.
Okay, all right. That's kind of cool. I love Dual Squadron. I mean, you guys, I listen to your podcast. I love it because it's long and you guys sound like buddies when they're talking. So it's really chill. I love it.
Yeah, I sort of describe it as, it's a serious conversation about X-Wing with your mates down the pub, with beer and some random poking. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's. Oh wait, what? Braylon. That's weird. Oh, Braylon. Oh, okay, Braylon. I thought he started opening Braylon style. Never mind. Yeah.
I think he rolled it instead of flipped it.
Okay. Let's see. Well, looking at this engage, surprising. I think we thought that it's going to be, just a very casual first engager, but now with and Nam hurting really bad, I think things have started to turn.
I think to be honest, what you do here is you turn. You know exactly where Vader is going, right? You know where he is after he moves.
Right.
Just turn all 3 B-wings in and just point at Vader.
That is
and hope that can turn the game for you. I think.
Right. That is that is definitely a plan because it's you don't know whether you can catch Sunter, and well the Fifth Brother, whatever, yeah, you're right, he's done what he's set out to do, fire his homing missile, doing way more damage than expected. So yeah, that's way more expected. So one bank on the on Braylon, and then the 10. I'm worried about 10 num because if Stefan calls him on that hard turn onto Vader, then he's exposing his back to Sunter.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, again, does he have the balls to just dive with Sunchi now?
Well, let's see. Let's see the odds.
I mean, just about every blue mover in his style, except the 2 hard right, is sort of easily blockable. The 2 straight will require some effort to block, but it's certainly doable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I want this. I like the idea of trying to block Sunter, but Sunter wants to just get his bullseye right onto 10. This debate and just blast him.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, Sunche's not that attractive to block when you have more ships sort of nearby, because he'll just get his focus and shoot you at range 1.
That's true. Like, it's so depressing trying to block Sunter because, like, yeah, I blocked you, but you get your focus anyways. Oh no! Arr! I lose one gun to shoot on you. Yeah, it's like, oh damn it. So yeah, I'm interested to see where the fifth brother is going. I mean, I would YOLO and a 5 straight in, hoping to block Gina. And like I said, like get a hit, possible like range 1 shot on AP5. That is that's a high risk strategy.
Is the one bank on the B wing, is that blue?
Yes, it is. It's 1, 2, and 3, I believe, and 1 bank.
Okay, so you 1 bank Braylon, barrel roll towards the board edge, expecting to get shot at Vader.
Now,
and then
here's the
you
thing.
two bank the other 2.
The thing, he's stressed, right?
Yes.
Does he need to be unstressed? Really, does he need to be? Because AP5 could just simply coordinate a focus action to him. And Braylon Strand just does like maybe a 2 bank to the left or something like that.
That is very true.
Yeah, true.
Problem is that damage engine really kind of befuddles. The 2 turn would have been beautiful.
Yep. The damage engine really hurts the B wing here. So yeah, we have to see what's what the actual options here. There are definitely a lot of options.
It's on Tandem. So.
Where is
depends on who he wants to go for. He could also trap fifth brother. He might even succeed, but I think he will have to pay a very high price.
That's right. That's right. So I would imagine, yeah. We'll see if he has the Jones to really get Sunter in or turn out, and same thing for fifth brother.
It looks like everybody's dials are set, so we're moving.
Okay. AP5 2 bank in. Doing a coordinate, I assume. Yes. Now choose, and because AP5's ability, he can coordinate even a ship that has single stressed. Very nice. Yep. Let's see. I guess making
coordinate to Gina. Target lock here. Ooh.
Whoa, that's spicy. I guess he is choosing to go onto Sunter.
Yeah, maybe he. Maybe he thought he had range to fifth brother, but he should have known from the engagement phase that he didn't. So.
Yeah, maybe he is trying to go for Sunter. Oh, okay. Come on.
Do it.
Yes, there we go. Yep. Right. Well, we have crazy Vulcan here. Someone who regularly contributes to to the TTS mod for X-Wing. So, Crazy Vulcan, how do you feel about this issue? Right, like we are judging you. Very interesting. So he's splitting up fire, maybe. So. And 1 banking to the right, barrel rolling. Is he trying?
I mean, that's blocking the 2 bank left.
Right.
So I think that's that goal.
And he's also, I think, blocking the 2 straight.
He's gonna lock fifth brother. He's going for fifth brother. I think Suntia was just, I thought I would have fifth brother.
Right. That is true. Lock and a barrel roll. That's kosher.
On the other hand, if that's what he thought, he should just have coordinated a focus and then took the lock after he moved. But yeah,
that's right. That is
okay. So
okay, getting rid of the stress. Braylon. So they are really splitting up fire here. I'm not sure if I like this. Having lots of space in between the B wings.
I think that target lock on the Sunter is just kind of meant to kind of be for later. I think Gina's going to make like maybe a 3 bank to the right, which is red. I know, but actually no, it's white, isn't it? Oh, it's red.
It's red. It's red.
2 bank right, then going to barrel roll focus
He's gonna
Pass the
target
stress
lock
to Braylon.
Vader.
Right.
Wait, why is he target locking? I'm not.
He only wants one stress token.
Oh,
For this round.
he wants those. He wants those sweet double taps. I mean,
Uh-huh.
That's right. Not choosing to stress himself, to barrel roll. It doesn't really need to. I suspect Gina is
Caught it.
5 straight. Very nice.
yeah, but now looking at Gina,
It'll be fine.
I'm not sure if Fifth Brother wants this. Takes an
Uh,
evade, right? Take an
Nope.
evade.
Nope. Passive
Take
again.
an evade.
He's gonna
mean,
passive.
How much violence can you choose?
There's
All
so
of
much
it.
violence. Oh my
All of the
goodness. Choosing the
violence.
passive again. Well, I mean, since the first time it worked, let's go again. Oh no, it's a
Caught it.
bump. 5 straight. 1 straight.
Oh.
Oh, that's why I'm a little
Okay,
bit.
so this is going to be a sad AP5.
That is right. Ouch. That is not so good. Also because that means also that Gina doesn't get to pass a stress to Braylon to allow Braylon to do
God.
your free rerolls.
Oh, it doesn't even
What?
Or straight.
Hello, my name is Suntir.
Oh.
I am gonna
Eliminate
Mr.
things.
Tefel, I am
He's
going to do
gonna.
your best.
Yeah, he's gonna lock roll, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yes,
If he
that's unfortunate.
if he rolls back, he can still maybe get around that debris cloud. It's not optimal, but you sure as hell don't want to stay there.
Yes. Yep. Taking the lock. Let's see.
Yeah. On
That's that's unfortunate.
if you're greedy, you go for Gina. But you could probably take AP5 out this turn if you had locked him.
Right. I think he really thinks Fifth Brother is gonna do that much damage on AP5.
I will add something just as one of the TTS devs.
Oh, it's hard.
Chatting up your dials really makes that problem a lot worse. However, there is a solution. If you right-click your dial and hit to change mode or toggle the dial mode, you can simply make it click and close the menu by clicking it. It doesn't have to worry about the bounciness.
Ah, okay. Well,
that's a good tip. Here comes 5 straight.
Oh, Vader 5 straight.
Then you got an afterburner, and then he's also gonna shoot.
Oh, that's
yep.
that's painful. So Tennum doesn't get a shot. Braylon doesn't get a shot. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Only AP5 gets a shot. This is gonna be a painful turn for
I'm not sure AP5 is gonna get a shot.
I'm a wing and a prayer, all right? A wing and a prayer. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, don't you want to finish off AP5?
I mean, AP5
or do you really not
is
care?
kind of the synergy piece of this list, but it's not worth that many points. I think just initiative killing Braylon here, which is easily doable with Vader.
He doesn't have Braylon.
Yep. He doesn't have a big arc, yeah. So
he has Gina, and an AP5. So
yep.
And I think you go for AP5 here.
Usually said.
Look at 10. 10 is stressed, heading in a direction where there's no enemies, and he has a damaged engine.
Yep, this is gonna be bloody. Turns out this game might end in 20 minutes. No.
Here, fully modded.
Yes.
With a crack shot.
Yep.
I mean,
range 1, yeah, and Gina.
This is quite likely Gina's shields, or at least 3 of them.
Yes.
3 to 4 shields, and he's gonna crack, right? So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Yeah. Boom. And nope. So takes 4. Shields down on Gina. So in 2 rounds, both Tennum and Gina has no shields anymore, and it's not even done yet. The aces are still ready to fire more. All 3 of them have shots. So AP5, let's go, baby. He has only 1 shield, 4 hull, and no mods.
Let's see.
3 dice. Yeah, you.
Oh, that is.
Yes, fire control
Here.
system.
Yes, fire
Awesome.
control.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trade
oh, nice.
Change
Crit,
to a
and then
crit.
spin the focus.
Yep. Dice and
And that's half points on AP5 now.
easy.
And good if
So
it's
shoot.
it. Oh, it has
Shield
full
hit
hull.
crit.
What is
Yeah.
the card? It is
Disable power
disable.
regulator.
Oh, disable power regulator.
So Suntir is gonna absolutely rape him next turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, family friendly chat.
That
Yep.
he
a
is
fifth brother.
going to rake him next turn.
All
That's
right,
what I
now you're just messing with us. Yes. So this is yep. All right. Let's see. 2 health left on AP5. Would fifth brother finish him?
I don't
Quite
think
light.
any rebel shots are going to be had this turn.
Nope. And that's what's concerning about spreading out the B-wings. Especially when you once you spread out, you will lose a gun if you do manage to block. So it's kind of important to block with one and then let everyone behind stay back to make sure you get the shots.
Yeah. The ironic thing here is that if Gina won a K turn in order to fight, then
Right.
she's gonna have to give that stress to somebody. Whoa.
Seems good.
Whoa. And I'm yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Sweet
And
prince.
Sad robot noises.
And it's a direct hit, of
Good
course.
And it keeps on giving.
I'm not
Really
gonna like put
into
it.
direct hit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like put up all the damage on if is dead. And this is a classic slow, ponderous rebel ships and very, very fast, fragile, and hard hitting Empire ships here. And this is what happens.
Yeah.
Depends on if you manage to outmaneuver the Empire player or the Empire player outmaneuvers you.
If
It's
you
really
manage
what
to
this game came
outmaneuver,
down to.
right? I want to question the whole you outmaneuver the Empire Aces there, because that doesn't really happen very often. Just saying. Yes.
That is true. Who
Yep.
has the lock on Vader?
Right.
That's Braylon's
that's
lock.
Bra-
So
Yes. Braylon's not
Braylon can.
stressed.
No, Braylon's gonna one talent, right?
Please do.
And have a shot at Vader.
Yes. One silver lining is that the Empire Aces are now kind of stuck in that corner.
Yeah.
For a little bit. So, well, I mean, I guess the net has been successfully set. Good job, B-Wings. Yeah, so Gina is not stressed. She can stress. Braylon is not stressed. He can, talent, like I said, turn around. Tennum, unfortunately, is gonna. I think he's gonna go around and visit the galaxy, tour the galaxy for a bit, hoping to not die. So we'll see what Shane.
He's gonna like one bank or two bank, and then he's gonna get the stress from Gina as she turns around.
Mm.
Then he needs to do a blue again, and
yeah, he's like living on borrowed time right now. That's a little bit. It is a little bit here.
He wants to bump Gina here because that's the safest place for him to be right now. Clear the stress, be touching the Gina, the focus automatically.
See?
Yeah.
What does Shane? Yeah, what does Shane need to do to get back into this game?
He needs a little bit of luck, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he lost the damage race. I think to get back in this, he needs to like get a good shot on Suntir. Just let Suntir do step two things and just explode, racing through a rock.
Right. Suntir, yep.
The benefit is that Stabisless can be killed in like 4 shots, right?
Right.
So he just have to make sure he gets as many shots that are as good as possible. So this is the dirty fight, and you just have to keep brawling. And
That's
you got
right.
a knife fight with those B-wings.
That's right. You know, I worry about 10 num because it's not that difficult for Vader to just say, all right, you're gonna shoot me, sure, I'm gonna 3 harden and I'm gonna finish off 10 num before he becomes a problem. That's I
Yeah.
mean that's something that is
I actually think that's a very good call for Vader. He might be taking some shots while doing that, but 2 or 3 harding.
Yep.
I
And
think maybe 2 harding, but with 3 harding you do have the option for turning on those afterburners, but you risk getting blocked by Gina.
right. Every time you play Vader, you're like, oh, 2 bank or 3 bank? Oh, 3 bank so that I can use my afterburners. And more often than not, you can catch a Vader player like that. You know, even though the 2 bank is safer, they're like, oh, I just want to be able to have the option of doing my boost. I want to boost if I need to. Then, aha, gotcha.
Yeah, I need my safety net, right?
Yes. Mass TMT on the chat says, at least the good guys are winning. Long live the Empire. Hey, you get out of here. You get out of here. I mean, yes, it looks like, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a brawl here. Do you think Suncha's going to turn in or he's going to like bug out for a bit?
I don't hate the like 3 straight. Make sure you don't bump. Just kind of like go around the rock the other direction.
Oh, 3 straight. Or 10 num here.
So. Oh
Yep.
yeah, for 10 num.
And I think he senses the Vader.
Vader says, "I want those half points."
Yep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want those full points. There's the one Talon.
Braylon's doing some of the force
And
from
the stress.
Now he
she
has
already
a force. Whoa, he has a force now. That's OP Braylon.
OP Braylon.
Yeah, it is a preview. What is that? What? Okay. Fifth brother, YOLOing and doing a 2 Talon to the ship left, which means he gets onto debris field.
It's just 2 stress.
And
rolls a dice if he dies.
In the box.
The box.
He's not going in the box.
It's all right. That's okay.
He's re-rolling in the box. Okay.
All right. That's all right.
It's no consequences on either roll. So
yeah, but the funny thing is that because his front bit is yeah, he's gonna get another stress next turn. So two what? Oh no.
Gina can pass that stress. So remember how I mentioned like Gina just like initiative killing the 5th brother?
oh dear. Yes, that's
fun.
Yeah, that's a thing. Unfortunately, this also makes Gina open to the 3 heart of Vader.
Oh, a 2 heart left on Sunchia would be beautiful here.
There we go.
It's the 3 heart afterburners.
Oh, going in here, range 1 on to 10 num. This is going to be a bad time here. Vader managing to dodge both Gina and Braylon's arcs. Free shot onto 10 num. I sincerely doubt 10 num would survive this, but stranger things have happened. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna happen here.
Yeah, this is yep.
It's quite unlikely. But
we'll see. Okay. Looks like Sunter. Oh, why do you wanna wait? Is that right? 2 force being used?
Afterburners. Oh, he's going to barrel.
Oh, he wants to barrel. Oh, maybe to set up for the next turn then. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. That's correct because next turn. There we go. Oh no, another one. 2 Tardan.
it was to make room for Suntir's boost. So Suntir.
Perfect. Yep.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna get bullseye, so he can actually just evade.
No, he will lock. He will YOLO lock it and
Braylon's full health. I would not.
No, he's not gonna get out of Braylon's arc by boosting, is he?
I think he might actually.
Maybe,
he might.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, so he's gonna. Yep.
Lock boost.
Yep. He will lock
No
and boost.
consequences. 2 fully modded range one shots. Bye bye 10 numb.
Yes.
They will call you 0 numb in a moment.
Oh, I think
Oh.
that very first mistake of taking the 4 dice of the homing missile, very painful. And the snowball from there. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because it is this damaged engine crit that is still
That's right.
really affecting him. So the stress on Gina should move to 10.
Yes.
So he will have focus mods on both shots. So
Sure. I mean, 1 green die, both times.
With
Yeah.
crack shot, keep in mind. So
Oh
like,
yes,
Suntier-
crack shot. He's not
So-
In
gonna.
this one.
so essentially Suntia and Vader, worst case, have to roll 4 successes between them on 8 fully modded dice. I think they'll be fine.
That is very true.
Suntier
Oh,
just do
That's
that.
not that's not a good start, Suntier.
Yeah, but it's all
That's
right.
not very Ace of Legendy.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. He has target lock.
Yeah,
Let's go.
he brought it for something.
Yeah. Like, all right, guys. I'm
All
not very good.
pained.
Oh, 2 hits. And 2 hits. And
Oh.
Spin the stress.
then the stress.
Crack shot.
Yep. And then spend the crack shot. Takes 2. And he's on.
He's on 1.
Sure, I would have spent the crack shot here.
Yeah, just spend it.
But would you? I mean,
Yeah, it might be overkill, but I think right now he doesn't really.
yeah. On the other hand, if you
He's-
didn't, then you will just be sad if Vader didn't.
If Vader like
Yeah.
decides to just like blank out. Yeah, Vader can.
Yeah, just take 1 damage.
You
And
know?
then
Then you're
live
like,
on 1. That would be hilarious.
then you're
right?
like, are you
Um,
serious? And
But
nope,
he should But
Yeah, that's
actually,
fine.
for that reason, he should have shot with Vader first,
that's true.
because there was no choices about whether to spend something or not.
Yep. And Tennum goes
But-
down. Easy death there.
Two hits, 2
Okay,
crits.
so 1.5 B-wing remaining.
Damage engine again.
Wow. Super damage engine. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure they're exploded, so yeah, that's about as damage as they get.
Yes.
But I mean, the rebels still have more health than the Empire.
That's well, it doesn't matter if you never ever get to shoot them. So yeah, that's
True.
the mantra, right?
Here-
Like
Now it's payback time.
that's in a matter of speaking. Unfortunately, Gina has no mods. I think he accidentally took an entire deck. All right, let's see.
3-on-3.
And nothing. Oh, ouch. This is an awful turn for Shane here. Really sorry that it's turning out this way.
Didn't Suntia have a lock on 10? Because then we should remove the Suntia lock. Yeah, well, he did because he used it.
Yeah.
So we should remove the Suntia lock on Gina.
Oh, I see. We'll just type that in.
Yeah, I'll type in. Okay, so now 10 gets to shoot back, and we'll see if Gina will have a sad time.
So I hope he at least does stuff on Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother is gonna be kind of stuck around this area for a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, because he's gonna clear 1 stress and pick a new one up next turn.
Indeed, yes. That might be a little bit. Oh, okay.
It is, as they say, suboptimal.
Yes. Yeah.
But but he hasn't shot, has he?
No, I think it's lagging a little bit. Just
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when through no fault of everyone. Like you guys are in Iceland. The caster, one of the casters from Singapore, the other one's from the US, and the guy who's streaming it for everyone, Nobby,
Yeah.
is in Australia. So this is a truly international event here. So yeah, lag will happen. So
Yeah.
sorry guys.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, but of course, Braylon has to shoot first as well.
I will say that's one of the things that I'm most happy with the TTS mod and the community rallying around it is like this has truly become an international community.
Right.
Yeah.
And who should we thank for among other people for the TTS mod for
I
X-Wing?
mean, I make the ships pretty, but Flipster really does a lot of work, and then also Cheese is our project manager. Of course, Drizzy created the mod in the first place. Along with
Well,
like a lot of people contributed to the mod over the years, so
that is
one
still
person I don't think really.
Yeah,
think
this is impossible for one person. So
you guys are killing it.
Oh,
So,
bend the force.
so-
It's one evade,
Yeah.
3 eyes. Yeah, this is yet again surviving with.
But look, Steppy is thinking about it. He's like, do I want to take one shield so I can use my ability versus?
Oh, why do you do that?
No,
for?
don't get greedy here.
Don't do it.
He's doing it.
He's doing it. Oh, my god. He's choosing
That's
to do it.
But
That's so fun.
he gave away the potential for 200-0 to do that.
Oh shush. MOV doesn't matter here. Yeah.
No. 200-0 is not about MOV. It's about pride.
Well, not happening.
Yeah, spend.
So
spend a force.
At least one. I think he's just upset that he didn't get that YOLO 2 hits plus a crit.
No, but I mean, he could just as well spend a force. He's getting it back.
Oh yeah, sure.
In a second, right? And Gina has like a good chance of not being able to defend and take a damage.
Yes, but I think he's just upset. He's upset.
He's upset. Why am I not winning? The dice are against me.
Yeah, he's not winning enough.
Not winning hard enough.
Oh, like what? Yes. So this is a little bit of a uphill battle for Shane, to be honest. Considering that the other than fifth brother saying, "Oh, I'll take the hit. I don't care." That's a bit rough. Yep, Stefan says back to dial, so he really doesn't care about the about shooting, like finishing off Gina here. He's not toying with him.
Yeah. So what do you do here? Do you just go the long way around? I mean, Vader could use some force regen time. And it's not like... I mean, there's no easy way for Sunshia to get his guns on next turn. Fifth brother's double stressed. I mean, perhaps you just say, okay, I extended all the way, it paid off. Now it's time to sort of leave, recuperate, unstress, get the force back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's
try to get an angle to initiative kill Gina.
Pretty much. I mean, there is no stress right now for him to really do anything here. Yeah, he can just chill out. I mean, how much time there's left here? Approximately 15 minutes, roughly. So, yeah, not a problem for him to finish it up here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna step away for like 2 seconds. You guys keep at it. I have something. I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
So, what do you do here with? I mean, you just have to keep pushing, right?
Mm-hmm. You have to kill fifth brother here. Which means fifth brother's best option is to just simply YOLO 4 straight. those aces or those B-wings cut out of position again, or bump into Gina and try to block her so Vader can finish her off.
Yeah, so I think you one bank with Braylon, one bank to the right, take a focus, then you either 2K or one talent to the right with Gina, take a stress, give it to Braylon. Gina will have a non-modded shot, but Braylon will have full mods.
Mm-hmm. Also, to Stefan's credit, like I don't think he's been able to get a single, or he's been able to force the rebels to a range 3 shot almost every single time when they have shot him. I don't think they've managed to get an auto blaster shot off once with the target lock.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is doing a very good job of avoiding getting double tapped here, making the B-wings. The B-wings are like their guns are cold, barely even fired much. And,
True. So here's the one bank.
Yep.
Yeah, you should take the focus. I know you want to take the lock so you can double shoot. Blah blah.
Well, I mean, you know where Fifth Brother's going, so it is very, very tempting. Yeah.
But I mean, you're gonna get a stress from Braylon, so you're gonna have the rerolls.
Yep.
Okay, but on the other, sorry, from Gina. On the other hand, if you can shoot twice, then what action did he take?
I believe it's a focus, trying to
He's trying to
move things.
grab.
Oh, yep. Log is happening. Stand by,
Okay.
please.
So he deliberately failed a barrel roll to the right.
Okay.
That probably means that Gina is not K turning.
Yep.
And that was very aggressive from Fifth Brother.
Wow, Fifth Brother here doing a one turn, one heart. Dang. And
Blue, also did overlap the obstacle for some reason. So.
Oh, Gina is doing a Talon 1. He is.
Want to clear?
It would clear. Unfortunately, he would getting a back shot from yep.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Suntier, who may have a target lock on.
Yes. Will we see the double tap? Will we see it? Well, we'll see. I mean,
could they also have FCS, right?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
See, that's the slight issue there. A 10 num had the FCS. Gina had the marksmanship. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
So you put a evade boost out of range 3 or out to range 3.
Yeah.
The auto blasters do no good at range 1 to 2 or range 3, so
right.
Save yourself a double tap.
You surely want to get out of that bullseye.
There we go. Oh, I was so hoping the boost will fail, and so all of a sudden a random auto blasted shot, but nope, won't happen.
Vader 4Ks.
Of course. I don't think Vader has any mods and any locks on anything, so this will be just a little pity like 2 reds from Vader. So maybe a slight reprieve for the B-wings. This time having only Fifth Brother having a decent shot and Vader having 2 dice range 3. Barely yep. Pouring it on Gina. Makes sense. Okay. And it's a double blank. Well, that's good. That's good for Gina.
That's fine for Gina, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Everything's okay. It's fine now. Yep.
All right.
Gina, let's go. Please shoot Sunter.
You gotta shoot Sunter. There's no 2 ways about that.
Yeah, that's the issue with auto blasters is that it only goes out to range 2. Very, very problematic. You don't really get the double tap from stabilized S foils.
Well, the idea is that you're knife fighting with these B-wings, right?
Right.
And that you're going to get in range 1, if not 2.
True. Very, very true. But having all 3 with auto blasters really, really feels like win more kind of strategy, because against like these AC ships, like you probably want an ion cannon, and that's what I would do, like having an ion cannon just in case. Oh yeah, marksmanship because he has
Checkmark.
the one crit and one. So
Okay, so hit crit,
yes,
4
don't say.
greens.
I think he's choosing to spend the lock. Hit crit from
I,
Gina.
I think it's the right call.
Yes, that is the right
You want
call,
to push
and
that crit through.
yeah, you have to do it.
So we can have a
Okay.
kill here.
And
he
yeah,
needs
we
all-
have
1 crit into Suntir.
yes, and that crit will be won't enough to kill, unfortunately. Yeah, that's unfortunate there. All right, rolling the dice.
Shuffling the deck.
What is the crit? And it's a hull.
all breach.
All right.
Everything's a crit now.
Yep, everything's a crit. The one thing I'm sad about Hull Breach is that it doesn't get your crits don't matter. Like everything's a crit, and a natural crit is like, oh okay, sure, same thing. Feels a bit. That feels a bit cheated.
It's
You know,
just
like
it
come
gives you
on.
4 hits now.
Yeah, like come
Instead
on.
of getting one, instead of having 1 crit on your die, you now have 4.
Yes, that is true. That is true. That hurts. Range 1 on to Fifth Brother. 4 dice.
Full dice.
Oh, yeah, yoy.
Okay, not actually mods enough. Sometimes 2 rerolls is not enough, but
Yep.
3 hits.
All right, that's fine. Spend the focus. Get 3
Yep.
hits. Very possible Fifth Brother takes. If Fifth Brother blanks out, this will be so funny. Yep, 3 hits.
He needs 2 pains to live.
Yep, and he does it.
And he does it. But
And a
He's
force.
thinking about taking. Nope.
yeah, but
He's not gonna take. No, I know what you're
No,
thinking. He's gonna take the damage and and get the full thing again. No, stop it.
No, because he's spending a force and then he get a force back.
Yes.
Hate.
Hate, ladies and gentlemen, hate on Fifth Brother. Very, very good attack.
So in theory, he can one-shot Gina now.
Yes, Gina right now with what?
4 health.
3 on 1.
So
Correct.
it's very unlikely. The one shot he needs to roll 3 natty hits.
And one of them has to be a crit.
And she needs to not evade, and then he adds a crit by spending 2 force. So
that's right. That's still possible.
It is.
It's tricky, but I'm more worried about the crit that Gina's gonna take because
that's not how you do that.
Well, I mean, it's still okay because Gina. Oh no, blanks. Yes.
Okay, add the crit.
Yes, hit crit. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Yep. Hit crit, and the crit is.
The crit is flip it. Console fire.
Console fire. I'm on fire, burning. That is very difficult because now with Gina at 2 health, Gina kind of has to take out the. I mean, kind of have to flip the console fire next turn.
Yeah. Stephen forgot to recharge Vader's force.
Let's see.
Let me one of you who is not in spectator mode just ping that force.
Let me do that. And yep. Okay. Still looking pretty grim for Shane, but we'll see. About 4 minutes left. I think the best he can do is well, I'm not sure actually. What do you do? I mean, you could one bang Braylon to try to block the Fifth Brother, but then that means you don't get a shot unless you do a turnaround move for Gina. But then that reveals your back to Vader. Tough options here. I think Sunter is out of the fight for at least 1 round as he turns around. Stressed, so probably a 2 hard boost, lock boost maybe, instead of for next turn.
I'm not sure what you do with Fifth Brother here. I mean, you just
YOLO.
You're double stressed. You're not getting an action, so you might as well just 1 hard into Gina.
Yeah.
And clear 1 stress, and if then there's no way that Braylon gets a shot at you because he moves. Oh, but he moves first, so yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Unless Braylon does the same thing, he's not getting a shot at you.
It is pretty tricky right now.
I mean, Gina just have to go nose to nose with Vader and hope to live, but that's very unlikely. So perhaps you should go fast and try to catch Suntir.
It's gonna be hard to catch Sunter because Sunter just needs to I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess in a tournament, Sunter will just like 5 straight or 4 straight, and just preserve his points before he gets half. Because he has 1. He's on 2 right now. 2 all left. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like little things like these matter in a tournament setting. Trying to make sure you maximize number of points you preserve. Right now, I mean, of course, Stefan is up quite a bit. 115. Am I correct? 115. Yes,
Yeah.
115. Destroyed 115 to 26.
But so there is actually still a lot of points left in these rebels. I mean, there's only 5 minutes left. That's probably the biggest problem here. Because again, it's like it's aces. You are only a few lucky shots away from being ahead.
Right.
But it's hard to get those. So
yes. That is
I'm
true.
not
That is
sure.
true.
I mean, I don't think that Gina can do a stressful move this turn.
Right.
She can't afford to commit everything to Fifth Brother because there's simply not enough points there. So perhaps if you can orchestrate a way where you think you can get both B-Wings to shoot at Vader.
Like you just
that can change your luck, right? If he completely eliminates Vader, he's still down, but then he's sort of within reach of either getting the other half of Suntir or
right.
Okay, so bank 1 left.
Yep, Braylon does a 2 hard there, keeping the stress. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, he does block Gina a little bit. But we'll see what happens. Gina could do a 2 turn. Let's see what he does. Oh, he does a 2 bank. Interesting there. I don't think it blocks the 1 bank of Vader. Vader needs to clear stress. Interestingly enough, the high X1s do 1 straight is not a blue maneuver. So
no.
So Gina, what are you gonna do, Gina? What are you gonna do? Gina could barrel roll to get out of Fifth Brother's arc. Barrel to the left. I would do that. At least 1 shot away.
I think he stays. I think blocking Vader is worth it.
Also, keep from passing that second stress to Braylon. So.
Okay, time is up.
Time is up on their side. Of course, for on the
top. Yeah, so the game is decided because there's no single ship that he can kill. I mean, he doesn't. He will only get Arc on Vader, at best.
That's right. Yeah,
okay.
that was what I was hoping. He could barrel to the left, maybe forward to kind of like block the 1 bank.
Yeah, he's gonna barrel to the left out of 10's arc, Braylon's arc, and then lock focus.
Right.
And
I think actually you take the stress.
He's gonna assume. Yeah, actually, you should take the stress in this instance.
Yeah, the TIE Advance X1 has a linked action, not often used by Vader, but it's very useful in this case. Focus for red barrel. Yep.
Yeah, and he's using it. He's played Vader before, apparently. There are so many Vader players who never does it. And I mean, it's very obvious in this instance, but so this is the PS kill on Gina.
Yep. Gina still has a console fire, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yep. That is a dead Gina.
That's free crits.
Yes, and definitely dead. And I guess that's the game. Looking at this, yeah, Stefan played his Empire Aces immaculately, I would say. That was really, really good. Maybe at the beginning, the Sunter that didn't get a bullseye focus, not so good, but overall.
Yeah. And he was just one bad decision away from getting 200-0.
I'll come now. Oh, jeez.
this is one bad decision or a game good decision. So
Yes.
I mean, as long as you win it, it's probably not that bad of a decision. You're right.
Yep. Well, I guess we can pull them in for a post-game analysis or post-game therapy, at least for Shane. Let's see. Nobby, do you mind pulling them in?
On it.
Thank you. Hello, guys. Wow, that was a very bloody game here. Who wants to go first for thoughts?
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Oh no! Now, someone brought a tournament level list to an exhibition match. So, yeah, don't feel too bad.
Yes, sorry about that. But I will say that I do think that he flew very well in the beginning. He forced me to take the engagement that I didn't want right there at the beginning, but then my luck sort of kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just at the right moment.
Just at the right moment to sort of make me take the reins of the game again after having sort of thrown them away in the beginning opening
Right.
engagement. But yeah, this was.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think I was thinking of a different game in terms of moving, and he obviously had different ideas. So, I mean, 3 aces, 3 imperials, you need to fly like this, and I do think the way he flew was pretty good. I mean, you had to fly that way and not get shot. So, I kept on forgetting certain things, and that's fine. That's my own fault. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't roll for nuts, but that's part of the game. But I think, in general, I think he was definitely a much better player. So I have no regrets.
Yeah, and when you got behind, you did what you have to do. You were like, okay, I'm just gonna keep in here knife fighting, and with aces, it's just one lucky shot away from being ahead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was definitely not an easy game. I don't even know the final scoreline, but I can imagine that it looked rather bloody.
Yeah, and the only reason you lost point was because you got aggressive and was like, no, I don't want to spend a force here.
I want to keep it for the. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, but that was at that point. It was like this is an exhibition match. Let's give them a game. Let's give them ships to explode and crits galore. So I thought, yeah, I can afford, not being.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it was about having fun. I never see my dice suck so bad, but both our dice sucks were quite bad. Yeah, so it's like it's like everybody's doing bad dice.
I may say, you rolled a total of 27 dice attack.
Mm-hmm.
So versus 47.
Yeah.
Woo.
So yeah, I mean, the more you roll dice, the more average the dice roll out. Not to mention, your both are pretty negative scores. They're pretty close to each other.
Both. I guess you guys, your dice both suck, but that's all it needs.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Go ahead. Oh, I have a question for Shane. Like, so at the beginning, first round, you were doing pretty good. First engage was like very, very nice. You do the appropriate arc coverage, forcing Sunter to dodge instead of getting mods. Why did you take the homing missile and try to instead of taking 4 dice?
2 reasons. First, I want him to spend a target lock no matter what. And the odds is that I thought I'll be taking at most 3 hits, but then I took 5. So on hindsight, it makes sense to have taken the 2 hits. But we did debate that, and I felt that it was worth trying to get him to spend a target lock at least. But I didn't expect it to be 5. But I thought it at most be 4 shoots down. But it was 5, and that was my miscalculation. I mean, I admit it.
I would like to add to that this is absolutely the first time I have had the homing missile do 4 hits and a crit through this mechanism. Usually when I have to roll, I manage to whiff the shot. So I thought his calculation of getting 3 hits and making me forcing me to spend my target lock, I thought it was a fair assumption. But then of course it just went as horribly wrong as it could have gone wrong.
Yeah, that was oof.
Yeah, because I mean, if he had to, I mean, if he had to modify any of the dice, he couldn't add extra crit. So it should have been 4 hits, and basically I lose my shoes, he loses all his force. But it went the other way around, that he spent double and got natural, spend the double force and get 5. So it was the extreme probability, but again, that's the risk you run when you're taking the kind of decision.
Understand.
I think the average, if you roll and you account your defense and him spending the things cleverly and so on, it's like you take just under 3 damage on average.
But that extra lucky, you roll a little bit better, and then all of a sudden that crit, that damage engine, ooh, that was very, very, very difficult.
Well, yeah. I mean, the damage engine didn't bother me too much. I mean, it was really more about the amount of damage. And I knew that if you have 5 damage on a B-wing, anyone who just touches the B-wing, the B-wing just dies. So, Tennum essentially was out of the game when he took 5 hits. So that was 1 ship down. But it was probability on both sides. I think that next time I'll probably just take the 2 hits.
Well,
that is fair.
Any other questions or comments from everyone?
Yeah, they must be thinking, "Oh, terrible player."
No. It's a you know it's a difficult matchup. This Rebel versus Empire here.
To be honest, at this engagement here when Vader, I was thinking about whether I want to swing everybody into the corner because I know where he was going to be. But I made a mistake of trying to be balanced. I think that was something that I should have recommitted to Vader, and at least that would be a bit better for me. My mistake was committing to the center and making everybody flank me. And then me losing AP5 like that was also my mistake, and not having shots. So really, I was outthrown.
Yeah, I agree that turning everybody into Vader would probably have been better because it was quite certain he would be there. But then he did also do the best possible move with the 5 straight afterburners. So he was actually quite far away from there. But yeah, I think you flew well, Debbie.
Thank you, and I think that was the sort of game-winning turn for me when they go because I literally put all the dials that I could straight into the maximum they could, and like the blue 4 forward from Suntir, the 5 forward white from 5th, and the 5 forward white from Darth, and I thought about it like, oh god, if he has somehow spotted this and I'm going to have 2 or 3 bumps, then this is going to look very silly.
Like, oh no, I'm a fool.
But yeah, it's like, oops. But thankfully, the sort of the maneuvering side went in my favor in that turn.
But as I read the early game, especially with you have 5th brother hanging out a little too far forward, perhaps. I was fully expecting, that okay, the aces are gonna take a beating. Probably 1 or 2 of them is gonna perhaps go to half in the sort of initial 1 to 2 rounds of the engagement, and then they will have to claw themselves back up, which they probably can because they can outmaneuver the B-wing. So they will still have a shot even if that happens. But then the exact opposite happens. It's just the B-wings that get sort of partly decapacitated. And the aces get away with losing 1 shield on 5th brother.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the game. Apparently, Sunter felt our focus having 3 is better than with focus.
Yeah, who needs focus? As soon as like, oh, whatever, sure, just natties all the way. Yep. All right, Nobby, I guess
Yeah.
we can
I
wrap
think
this
we're
up.
at the end there. Yeah, I think we're at the end. A big shout out and thank you to Iceland for coming in and invading Australia with 2-0. I mean, I'm going to lay blame to the early hours of the morning, but it was very enjoyable to watch. And now we're going to have to invite you guys back on to redeem ourselves.
That's right. That's right. We have to bring our best.
Yes. Let's put our best.
It was really good. It was really good. And I thought that opening engagement. I thought Shane was going to, kill Suntia with that range 3 shot, but Suntia just rolls just enough of fades as it is, and
yes, that's how it is.
That's how the game goes. We'll get you back on, and we'll try and put up more of a fight for next time, I think.
Well, we'll be happy to have you guys come over to Iceland and try and get revenge.
We'll work something out for sure.
Yep.
And once again, a big shout out to, I put a link in for the Twitch. The Twitch. Thule, Squadron's.
Thule.
Thule.
It's like
Thule,
it's
yeah.
French. Thule.
It's not French.
No, it's not.
That is not French. Thule. It's Thule. That is pretentious. Like, whoa.
There's a link in the chat there. Pay him a visit. Jump in and for follow. I'm going to listen to your podcast. I'm going to sign up, and we'll catch up with you next time, guys. So, and also Pink Brain Manor. Big shout out. It's a really, really good resource.
Yeah, and it's not easy to use. It's not meant to be.
You know what I'm
because reading the meta is complicated, and I'm not gonna hide it and just rank. These are the best ships in ranking. It's never that simple. So
you have to ask the right questions to get the right answers.
Absolutely.
To use a bit of your green matter to get the pink matter to work.
Oh wow! Okay. Well,
all right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll wind it up there. So I mentioned Squadron tournament. We may have some plans in the works at TMT. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody, and we'll catch you. I think Tuesday. Tuesday night. Tuesday night we're back on. So I'll catch you then, guys.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Thank you.